Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Joseph K. Ford Stadium on the campus of Lexington Catholic. It's going to be a great game tonight. The Knights of Lex Catholic. It's Madison Central, the Indians. Lexington Catholic comes in after playing Highlands last week on the road. Madison Central came in after playing Johnson Central. And, Coach, this really should be a good ball game.
I'm hoping it is. I think it will be a good ball game. I think they're pretty evenly matched. It's early in the season. You never know. Might have penalties. You might have a lot of mistakes. Got to have ball control. They cannot. Neither team can afford to give the other team extra downs.
Jackson Kreitzer had a big game for Highlands against Highlands last week for Catholic. He caught 7 passes for 70 yards, about 10 yards a catch. And Matthew Kern was a starting quarterback for Lexington Catholic. Against Highlands, that's a really good 5A football team, Coach, for Thomas Highlands. And Madison Central beat Johnson Central. I don't know what kind of team Johnson Central has this year.
Well, I don't know either, but normally they're pretty tough. They really are. I think that Highlands is always a trip.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to play them up there, Gary. You know as well as I do. You've been up in that area. They're just really tough at home.
So it's been 10 years since they had a state title. They opened up last year with a loss to Highlands at Lexington Catholic. Madison Central and Catholic played last year in a game that was delayed by lightning. This game was delayed 90 minutes tonight. That's why the late start at 9 o'clock. But we're going to get it in, it looks like, Coach. And the game last year was won by Catholic 47-0 over Central.
I remember that. I think it's going to be a different year. I think,
yeah.
First of all, I can see Central has the numbers. They're a brand-new coach, Gary. You never know what that's going to do. Different look for us tonight, too. We've got Big Joe on the camera up here.
Yep.
And somebody on the sideline.
Yeah, we had Torrey Bailey, and matter of fact, Coach, we're going to go down to him and get a little scene set of the game. Let's go to Torrey Bailey.
Hey guys, welcome to the season opener with the Lexington Catholic Knights and Madison Central. Today, it's electrifying down here on the field. The Knights looking like they're coming out ready, prepared, even though we have an hour and a half delay. Rain delay. It's still a great atmosphere out here. It's very electric. And we're going to wait to see the opening kickoff and see how the Knights respond and how everything takes off for the day. Back to you guys.
That's Torrey Bailey. He'll be updating us from the sideline. New reporter this year, sideline reporter. That's a new feature we got here on PrepSpin this year.
It's nice to have that, too. Torrey's he's really good at this, and I think what he's going to do is give us that feel of what it's like on the home sideline down there, Gary. We're up here in the press box. We're not in our mobile studio tonight. We're up here in the press box. They treat us well up here, Gary, and we really enjoy coming here to do games.
One key injury for Lex Cath last week against Highlands. When they were returning a kickoff, it was Caleb Nelson who was injured against Highlands. He's out, Coach. He's got a brace on his left knee, and he's out, so that's a big loss for – he's a state 100-meter champion, 200-meter champion.
I know, but when you know what happens, you get that injury early in the year. Hopefully he can come back from it. And, he's a sprinter. He's extremely fast, and they tried to get him the ball a lot last year, and I hope they were going to try to do the same this year. What do you think about Kern quarterback, Coach?
Well, Matthew Kern is a football player. I mean, he's a really good football player. All he did last week was have 13 tackles from the defensive safety spot, and he's a starting quarterback. So that tells you a lot about him, Coach. He's a football player. He's got a nose for the football. I think it will come along and be a very good quarterback. I really do.
Yeah, and I like that, too. I think not enough athletes nowadays play more than one position on the field. You don't see that very often. We saw a little bit out of Colorado the other night. They actually had a couple players playing both ways.
Carson Herbst is the sophomore quarterback for Madison Central. He's 6'2", good size young man. He's got some good targets to throw the ball to. Cody Morrison is a really good target. And Jackson Pritchard is another good target for Madison Central. Pritchard not only had a touchdown receiving of 18 yards, he had an interception return for a touchdown. He was star of the game last week, Coach.
That's great to see that. Again, I mentioned it just a minute ago. It's great to see people playing both ways like that. Lexington Catholic's got some receivers, too. Kreitzer, I'm telling you, that is one tough dude.
He climbs a ladder and catches the ball. We saw it time and time again last year. And this year, they're relying on Cole Space. He's the number 14. He is a senior. They're relying on Cole a lot. and they're going to rely on also Gauntz. And, you look at Gauntz, he is a junior, and they're relying on Gauntz with Caleb Nelson out.
Well, those guys have to step up, and they know that. Lexington Catholic and Madison Central has that attitude. Next guy up, you need him, you're going to put him in there.
Madison Central's going off the field, as you see along the way. Catholic is still warming up in pregame. This Mingy Beef Jerky Game of the Week, all the beef, the big beef here on will step out on PrepSpin, come back for the kickoff of Lexington Catholic Madison Central here, Mingy Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
Cancer affects us all, especially here in Kentucky, where we have the highest rates of cancer in the nation. Each year, approximately 4,300 Kentuckians are diagnosed with GI or colorectal cancer. At UK Healthcare's Markey Cancer Center, our door is open to answer questions, conduct screenings like colonoscopies, and if needed, begin treatment. So let's start this conversation together. Talk to your doctor about what to look out for at your next appointment.
But it's too early to get up, Uncle Rick.
But I brought you a fresh cup of coffee from Clark's Pump and Shop.
I'm up. All good mornings start at Clark's Pump and Shop. Plus, get 5 cents off per gallon of gas when you use the code from the app.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Same shoes, same mixer, same computer, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Welcome back here to Lexington Catholic, Joseph K. Ford Stadium. Got a good crowd in here tonight. Late start of about 90-minute delay because of lightning. I didn't really see lightning, but there was thunder in the area, so they delayed the game. And we're going to have the kickoff here in a few moments. And Coach, taking a look at the starting lineups tonight, we got Landon Muncie, center for Madison Central. Will Short, right guard. Sam Farmer, the big guy's right tackle. Ben Simmons, a sophomore, left guard. Will Snell, left tackle. Tight end is Nate Ogle. And the wideouts are Cody Morrison. We talked about Morrison. And also Jackson Pritchard, the other wideout. Running back is Bryant Mathis. And they ran him a lot last week, Coach, but he didn't have a lot of yards. And I was talking to Mike with the station from Eastern Kentucky, and he said that he didn't get a lot of yards last week.
Well, depends on who you're playing too, what they're trying to shut down, what they're trying to do. So we'll see tonight. Lexington Catholic is going to be tested, I think, on defense.
And Lexington Catholic will start John Moses at center. Tyler Lassard is the right guard. Right tackle is Nate Dockery. Left guard, JoJo Roof. And the left tackle is Jacob Dudek. And the line is not real big, Coach, but they're very quick.
Yep, we'll see. Normally when you have a quick line like that, it's tough for them to pass block, but they can sure run block. You can stay low on the blocks, and get down on the hips of the defender. We'll see.
And the quarterback is Matthew Kern. Coach already talked about him. A really good football player and a great safety. He had 13 tackles last week against Fort Thomas Highlands. Looking at Jack Kreitzer, boy, what a receiver he is, Coach.
Yeah, we mentioned him with the catches. He gets up in the air to catch the ball. They like to throw that fade down the sideline to him. He's going to come back to the ball, get up and catch it. Just a super athlete.
And they got Cole Space wide out, and Hill will probably be the second leading receiver to Kreitzer. He's going to be a good receiver this year, I think. We saw him last year, Coach.
Yeah, we saw him sparingly, though. I don't think he played a whole lot when we were doing the games, but they need somebody to back up Kreitzer.
Duncan Gauntz is the other receiver. In the backfield, they got Avon Blair at number 31 at fullback. Brady Wasick, he's a junior. That's Jackson's brother, Jackson Wasick. What a career he had here at Lexington Catholic.
He's wonderful, tremendously tough kid. That's what we can say with a lot of these kids from Lexington Catholic is how tough they are.
He was up for Mr. Football last year, one of the finalists, and up for Mr. Football. Captains meeting, that's Avon Blair meeting there for Catholic, and Matthew Kern and John Moses. And the other captain coach is number 1, and that's going to be Brady Wasick. So
Yeah.
those are the captains for Lex Cav.
And ahead.
Let's go down to Torrey for the coin toss. Madison Central won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so Catholic will get the ball. So coach looking at their defense. Sean Reese is a nose tackle. Eli Chen left tackle. Nate Ogle's right tackle. Outside linebackers are Derek Moose.
It's game time, baby.
Sam Farmer, Carter Hager, and Quincy Compton, Bryant Mathis, Cody Morrison, Jackson Pritchard, and Jeff Harrison in the secondary. We will see that secondary right off the bat because Lexington Catholic is going to get the football, and the kicker for Madison Central is Peyton Gilbod.
All right, here we go. Here comes Catholic running on the field. A lot of enthusiasm going on out in this game, both teams. Good crowd across the way, too, Gary. Really good crowd, Madison Central. People coming from Richmond to see this football game.
Yeah, they had about, a 25-minute drive over here to Lexington. They're going to enjoy this game with just about seconds from kickoff here. Lexington Catholic, Madison Central, as we get 2024 started off right here on PrepSpin, the leader in high school sports. We got a great schedule for you this week, and for weeks to come, we got a big doubleheader next week over to LCA with Bowling Green and Bryan Station.
Woo!
The first game, the second game will be Lexington Christian. They will battle Pikeville in that ball game.
That's 4 really good football teams. That's going to be a great game.
The light.
Is it bothering you?
Yeah. It's right in my eyes. Just about set for a kickoff here between Madison Central, Lexington Catholic. Gilbrant will kick off, and let's wait to see. Goes back deep for Catholic. They will send Mashney back deep. So Mashney is a deep guy back there for Catholic. Just about set for the kickoff, Coach.
Looks like it's going to be a really good night the rest of the night.
It really cooled off, didn't it?
Temperature went down. It's not, not raining. No, doesn't look like any chance now.
Gilbride set to kick off for Madison Central. They deferred, and they will kick off to start this football game. Gilbride waiting for the signal from the official. He gets the call, and he's into the football. And kick is going to be low off the right side, and it's going to go into the end zone and brought out, and Catholic will run it up to the 10-yard line. He probably should have let that ball go into the end zone. It would have been a touchback, right?
Yeah, it looked like it. It looked like maybe he touched it early, and that way he had to field it then.
And Levi Johnson made the hit for Madison Central. So taking that, we're at the 10, Lexington Catholic. Quarterback Matthew Kern. Behind him is receiver number 1, Brady Wasick, shifting to the right side. Wide out, double twins out to the top. Kern looking out to the left. 1st and 10. Gets a snap, fires it out, and it goes complete to Kreitzer. Catches for about 2 yards, and that catch is made by Kreitzer.
Yeah, that was a really good job of covering that. The corner came up pretty quick.
Compton,
yes.
Quincy
come up
Compton.
really quick to make the tackle.
Yep, made the hit. Pickup of 2, 2nd and 8. Kern now has Avon Blair back there with him. Twins to the left. There you see Wasick, a slot to the left. Since now Blair in motion. Kern fires out to Blair. He's got the catch. 15 up to the 19-yard line. So they're going to be a couple of yards short. They're making the hit was Jeff Hairston.
That was a nice play out there. They're running Indians are running a 3-4 defense, so they're really playing for the pass now.
Also, Moose helped out on that play. 3rd and about 2 yards to go for 1st down for Lexington Catholic. Kern. Big 1st down they need here. Wasick shifts to the left side, waiting for the snap. Motion, gives it out to Wasick, dives up to the 21, got the 1st down with 2nd effort.
Really good job with 2nd effort.
Was stopped there by Ogle, but he carried him for the 1st down. Good job there by
nice job by Ogle.
Wasick.
Ogle came up to make the tackle from his linebacker spot.
Yeah. Now before Brady got the 1st down. 1st down nights. That's a big 1st down, I think, Coach, because they had it at the 10, so they got it up to 21. 1st down. Now you got a manageable 1st down here, Coach. You don't have anything 3rd and long. You know what I mean?
Yep, they had to get out of the hole, Gary.
They did. Kern shifts, pitches to Avon Blair, hit, and hit at the 20-yard line. He's going to lose yardage.
Yep, number 21 on the tackle.
That's Bryant Mathis.
Mathis on the tackle.
And Farmer helped out as well. He's a big guy, Coach. 6'4".
Ooh.
2nd down and 10. 9:35 go 1st quarter. Gary Ball, coach me in. Kern passes now to the up man. That's Cole Space to the 30. 34-yard line. Big play by Cole Space. We mentioned him, Coach. He comes up big for Catholic, and that young one's going to have a big year, I think.
I think so, too. That's the first time I've seen him catch a ball over the middle like that. Like most receivers for Catholic, they can take a hit, and they don't care.
Kreitzer shifts in between to the 40, 45, still running. He was out of bounds, though. Let's see where they marked him at over there. Let's see, look at this play again, Coach.
Yeah, they're moving it up a little bit. A little hitch play is all it was with the lead blocker.
Going down the sideline.
He stepped out right there.
Yeah, they marked him at the, what did they mark him? 41-yard line.
41-yard line, no. Just happened to step out. Good job by Kreitzer.
What's that, his 2nd catch already, Coach?
Yep.
Kern gives it a fullback hit immediately and dropped. That's a good play by the linebackers. Farmer was there,
Yeah,
the defensive end. He's a big guy.
Yeah, he
there you see
collapsed
the
it.
size of number 50.
Yeah, nice job. He collapsed and came in there and made the tackle. Nice job stopping the middle. They're running that quick motion. Looks like I know Kern can run, so they might be setting up a little option action. I'd love to see him run a little option.
3rd and about 2.5. They got to get up to the 44 for first down. Kern, quarterback, and snaps, pitches around to Avon Blair. 45, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Avon Blair. He goes 57 yards, Coach.
57 yards, buddy. And I'll tell you what, there was a heck of a block at the line of scrimmage that sprang him.
Roof and Dudek over there on the left side.
Watch this play, Gary. Watch it. They had this thing set up perfectly. Pitch, block right there, sealing it off. And right there.
That was Brady Wasik.
That was Wasik
making that block.
Yeah, nice
he
job.
sprung Avon Blair. That's the longest run of scrimmage for Avon Blair in his career, 57 yards. First touchdown for Blair, 6-0. Good start for Catholic.
Yeah, big play.
Now in for the kick is Finn Wedding. Extra point up, and it is going to be through.
Good.
Wedding makes it 7-0 on the opening drive of the ball game for Catholic. And they're on top of Madison Central here. 7:47 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back on the Mingy Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
But it's too early to get up, Uncle Rick.
But I brought you a fresh cup of coffee from Clark's Pump and Shop.
I'm up. All good mornings start at Clark's Pump and Shop. Plus, get 5 cents off per gallon of gas when you use the code from the app.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
The undisputed champion of beef jerky, Mingy Beef Jerky. It's made right here in Paris, Kentucky. Mingy Beef Jerky, no wonder people refer to it as the best beef jerky on the planet. It's all natural beef jerky packed with protein. There's no preservatives, no nitrates, and it's hand cut from a solid piece of beef. Pick up a fresh bag at your local convenience store or order online at MingyBeefJerky.com. Mingy Beef Jerky. We love your game. You love this jerky.
Welcome to Clark's Pump and Shop, where every pit stop is a home run. Yo, G, is this on you?
Yeah, bro. I got the Clark's mobile app for exclusive deals and rewards.
Whether you're fueling up for the game
Or for the road, Clark's Pump and Shop has everything you need to keep your head in the game. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Avon Blair went 57 yards for Catholic. And here's the kick from Wedding. Kicks it deep, and it's going to be to the near side. No, it's going to be a touchback. Boy, Pritchard back deep, but he had to watch that ball sail in the end zone. Touchback for Catholic. And, boy, I tell you, Avon Blair really shot off that left side. What a block by Brady Wasik.
Yeah, they had a little short motion and then pitched the ball to him. He was going to turn the corner anyway, but, boy, when Wasik got that block, he just quickly turned it up inside, and he was gone. Nice job.
Carson Herbst will lead down his ball club. He sends Morrison out to the left. Settles under. Gives to the second man through the hole. Hit and drop. And that's going to be Bryant Mathis, the ball carrier. And in on the stop, Essenbach and White, Jack White, stopped him.
This is interesting. This is the whole different thing that I thought I would see out of Madison Central. They were in a double wing that time.
Yeah.
Double wing like Navy runs and the Army. This time they got a split end out. They had double tights last time.
McElwee is a running back, and Mathis give to McElwee. No, the quarterback keeps it, and he's going to be dropped immediately. And a good play by Wasik and company. Who else helped out there, Coach? It looked like 21. He said
Moses,
John,
yeah.
he said Moses, but I saw a different player in there.
Yeah.
3rd down and 5. 25-yard line. Catholic on top, 7-0 on a 57-yard Avon Blair touchdown run off the left side. Great block by Brady Wassick.
Same formation, Gary.
Mathis behind quarterback, gives it to him. Hit, and he's going to be stopped. No, he's not. Still on his feet. What a run by Mathis. Take it to the 31-yard line. He was hit once or twice in the backfield.
Yeah, you got to bring him down. You're going to have to lock him up. They're good. The good tacklers, Lexington Catholic. The Knights are always good tacklers, but boy, that guy was tough. He just ran right through a couple tackles.
Takes it out to 31-yard line. So that's a good start for Central. Like Catholic at the 10, they got the first down out of the 21, and what a drive. They went 90 yards on that drive, Coach.
Yeah, with one big play.
Yeah, that really helped. That helped a lot, didn't it? 5:57 in the first quarter. Quarterback gives it to fullback, and very little yardage. That's going to be McElwee.
Man, I'll tell you what, they're running almost like a wing T look. They're not doing the motion that you do with a lot of wing T so far, but you got to establish the fullback. If you can establish the fullback in that offense, then you can really get some things done. So far, Catholic stuffing the fullback. So
2nd and 9. A lot of movement going on in Catholic on that defensive line.
Yeah, they're flip-flopping all over the place.
That's going to be motion too early by Pritchard.
Yep.
He took off a little bit too early, number 1. That's going to be called 5-yard penalty. Here we go.
Yep. False start. That'd be the first penalty.
$5:16 to go, first quarter. The game started about 9 o'clock. That's about a 90-minute delay with the weather. We really didn't see any lightning, Coach, but we heard thunder, so that was a problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. When you hear thunder, I think they have to add time. So
Mathis is slot, McElwee the fullback. They give the Mathis around the left side, take it to the 33-yard line, and the tackle was by Mashney. Isaiah Mashney.
Yeah, they got the penalty back there. It's going to be 3rd and 8 at least. They're going to have to open up pretty soon, but I like what they're trying to do. The penalty hurt them, I think, but they were making those 3 or 4 yards a carry.
Brady Wassick helped out on that play too, Coach. He's going to be a nice player for Catholic this year. What a player he was last year. I think he was in the backfield several times last year.
He was.
3rd and about 8.
Fullbacks moved up.
33-yard line. Quarterback rolling right. Sets up, wants to throw it. Throws it deep downfield. Incomplete. Down to the 45-yard line. That brings up 4th down. He was going downfield to number 2, Morrison, his primary target. Morrison could come up with it. It's going to be a punt coming for Madison Central.
That little play action look is a good play. The problem was his receivers were either covered or they were grouped too tight. That's a levels play. You got to get them in different levels. Roll it out after the fake. Pull those linebackers up with the fake on the play action.
Gauntz back to
nice punt.
Receive the punt. Good punt. High punt. Gauntz to 35, 40, 43-yard line. Nice return by Gauntz. It's going to be first down right there for Catholic. They're to lead by a touchdown. 4:05 to go. This is second series. They had the football here in the first quarter on the Minky. Here's a return, Coach.
Yeah, break a tackle there. Yeah, he's a tough kid.
Gauntz is going to have a good year for Catholic too. Matthew Kern back in at quarterback. Kern at the 42, looks over. Now twins out to the far side. Gives the ring around the right side to the 40, loses about a yard or so.
Yeah, that's good defense there, Gary Ball. What I'm seeing from Madison Central is they're very fundamental defensively. They're playing their fundamentals. They're going to have to. The Knights are going to have to really get their blocks and hold them because they're coming off the block right away to go to the ball. That
was Sean Reese who made that stop for Central to actually in the backfield. So you get credit with the TFL, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Second and about 12 at the 40. Look for a pass here from Kern. Kreitzer out to the top. Right side looking that way. Kern It breaks down, rolls right, throws it down, caught. Great catch. It was knocked out by one of the defensive backs, and he knocked it out there. This is what they're going to rule here. He caught the ball, but going to rule incomplete.
Yeah, let's watch it on the replay. Good replay, William Warfield on the board here. A good play to replay. Take a look at it. He escapes again.
Pretty good throw.
Oh, yeah.
He never had it, yeah.
Yeah, nice job of defense.
You know who made that play, Coach? Morrison. Morrison, the starting receiver for Central, made a nice play.
He's an athlete, I tell you.
3rd and 12.
Okay, they're 3-man rush. That's it. They're threatening a blitz on the outside, and one of them came.
Kern steps up.
Oh, nice
goes
catch.
low. Good catch. Kreitzer at the 50, 40, 30, 25, 20. Kreitzer, touchdown. He went 59, 8 yards, Coach, for Kreitzer. What a catch, too. It was picked it off the ground, Coach.
Okay, that was a good catch and a good run with speed.
Watch it.
But watch Gauntz with a block right there at the end. Watch my boy Gauntz.
That's, Avery Blair.
Right there, 5. He just pushed the guy backwards.
It looked like he was holding him a little bit, but anyway.
Yeah, they're not going to call if the guy's backing up.
That's right. So Catholic takes a 13-0 lead. Wedding comes in trying to make it 14-0. 3:01 to go here in the first quarter. Wedding kicks it up and nails it through. Catholic looking pretty good here early on, Coach. 14-0. They scored on both offensive series.
Really good. Hey, William.
King.
Can we go to Torrey? Go to Torrey?
Yeah, go to him. Just point to him.
He's not looking.
14-0 Catholic. They scored in a variety of ways on a Avon Blair 57-yard run. It got a great block from Wasik. End of every quarter, Coach. We're going to Torrey. So at the end of the first quarter, second quarter, we'll go to Torrey. And then the second time they went to Kreitzer, he pulled it off the ground. It was a low pass, and then when he cut upfield, he was gone. $14-0 Lexington Catholic. Madison Central, they got to start finding some offense, Coach.
They do, and again, they're going to have to do it by spreading that field a little bit. They're running that, and Catholic is just stuffing the fullback.
I agree.
And their linebackers go to the ball always.
It's where you make adjustments if you're Coach Blair of Madison Central. So here's the kickoff coming from Catholics, Finn Wedding. He's into it, and the kick the last one in the end zone. This one's going to be in the end zone also, and that'd be a touchback. And touch it back to the touchback to the end zone. So it'll be Madison Central ball at the 20-yard line. Coach, they find themselves down 14-0 to Catholic, who's playing very well after last week's game where they didn't struggle. I wouldn't say they struggled offensively. I say they played a very good Highlands team.
They played a very good Highlands team. And, of course, Madison Central played Johnson Central, right? Johnson Central's a big, strong team, probably not as quick as Catholic is. So that's going to take some adjustments.
Catholic plays Corbin next week. They go down to Corbin and play the Red Hounds.
That's a tough place to play.
Sure is. There. Catholic looking pretty good here tonight, up 14-0. As you see the scoreboard clock, 3:01 to go here in the first quarter. Gary Ball, Mike Meehan, the King of Stream, Joe Allen, Torrey Bailey with us. Right side and ran out. And that was Jackson Pritchard who took the handoff. He was able to get maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, they're going to have trouble because they're trying to stretch the field, and they're just not fast enough. At Lexington Catholic, the Knights have this thing where they sprint to the football. They right along the line of scrimmage. So they're going to have to figure out a different way to attack that edge if they can.
You got to watch Morrison over here. He's a deep threat. Out to the left. He's getting some attention out there. McElwee is in the backfield. The pitch to McElwee breaks a tackle, and then he's hit back at the 27-yard line.
It's too much penetration, Gary. They tried the option that time, which I think is a good idea.
Avon Blair made the hit.
Man, Blair just came up.
It's going to be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, they're in trouble if they can't establish the fullback with this offense. They're going to have to throw the ball, play action pass or whatever.
Catholic is glad to be back home, aren't they, Coach?
They are. Thank goodness.
You could tell they were ready to play tonight. Fired up team in the pregame, and now still playing fired up football here in the first quarter. Get left side, good running, and he takes it to 31st down. That's a nice run there by Bryant Mathis.
Yeah, a little counter play. That's another way you can kind of beat this defense is to run some misdirection stuff. That's a pretty good play. I think Coach Blair over there, he's got some right ideas. I think his team underestimated the Catholic speed right now, and that's not a good thing to do.
I think you're right. Yeah. You can't underestimate your opponent, can you?
No, not ever. And a lot of teams have done it in the past. With Catholic's passing attack, they can get you a lot of long plays during the game, so you got to get in the game somehow.
Catholic's got a 5-man front now. Quarterback keeps it and gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, wow.
He's going to be stopped there by a host of people. Who'd you see in there, Coach?
20. The strong safety came up.
Matthew Kern is playing good tonight. He had 13 tackles last week against Highlands.
I was watching 23. Is that
Mashney?
Mashney, he's playing well. Going to the ball, really aggressive.
Avon Blair's back there, 31. And 56, Coach, find out who he is for Catholic. 56. He's come in and played well. Here's a give now to Nichols, and he dives up to about the 33-yard line.
You know, there's not much you can do unless you can establish that full. David Dalton is 56. No, yep, David Dalton.
And Alex Venari, 73, has come in, played very good for Catholic tonight. That's the end of the first quarter. What a first quarter for the Knights, Coach.
We're going to Torrey real quick.
Wow, what a Friday night light. Right now the Knights are leading 14-0. And it's been electrifying down here, as I said in the beginning of the game. We have Blair with a 31-yard, number 31 running a 50-yard sweep. And then we had number 11 running a 60-yard across the middle pass all the way down. This is amazing, man. The Knights' energy is very locked in and loaded and ready to go. The energy did not get wasted during this delay. We'll see what happens in the second half. Back to you guys.
Salty snacks, hot burgers and dogs, sweet.
All right, we're back here. Good job, Torrey. We like having Torrey on the sideline. He's right down in the mix of things. He can get a feel for what's going on. Doing a pretty good job. I like the electrifying, he said, on the sideline. He's electrifying.
He electrified me the way he was saying electrified.
He got me fired up, too. Okay, Lexington Catholic, they're in a situation now where they can make a big stop here, Gary, and it might make a long second half for a second quarter, for Madison Central. Third and long.
Third down and about 7 yards, maybe 8. Start the second quarter for Madison Central.
Got the wing tee set up again.
Quarterback Herbst. Going to give down dive play to the fullback. It's at the 35-yard line. That's looks like it was Sean Reese, the fullback.
Yep.
32, Coach, for
that's
Madison.
Barnes.
Okay,
yeah.
Barnes. Was not Reese.
You know, they're trying to move. They're trying to get that fullback going. I understand that completely. A little play action wouldn't hurt them right now. They've got to figure. You know, they're going to have to punt again, and it's just not good to get that ball over that quickly.
Pretty good punt the first time. That's a pretty good punt there, too.
Goes
Bounces, goes out at the 34-yard line. That's where Lexington Catholic will have it to start the second quarter. So their defense has been pretty good against this Madison Central offense. And let's see if they do it here again in the second quarter. Lexington Catholic on top of Madison Central.
All right. I think Catholic's got the idea now that their speed is their advantage right now. So without Caleb Nelson, I would love to see him in this game because he can break a game open with his speed. Had a little trouble catching the ball last year, but toward the end of the season, he was doing better catching the football.
Yeah, Caleb.
Yeah.
Hurt his leg against Fort Thomas Highlands. He's out for a while. Matthew Kern in there, still at quarterback. Wideouts both sides. Fakes now.
Oh, nice.
Sets it up, throws it complete to the 35 and knocked out.
14 and 50.
Duncan Gons, the receiver.
Yeah, number 14 and number 50 made the tackle. They must be substitute. I didn't see number 50, do you?
Yeah, it's Farmer.
Farmer. Nice job.
2nd and 8 after a pickup of 2 for Catholic. Kern rolling right, a busted play to the 45 and knocked down at the 47-yard there. Farmer came over to get him with the play there by Bryant Mathis, but it was Farmer who got him there, Coach.
Yep, got him right there at the end there. I think it's going to be interesting that Catholic, they can't afford to make mistakes. They got to stay ahead of the chains if they can. Again, they're spreading the field.
Spread the field, 20 out, 3 receivers, triple receivers. If Avon Blair goes in motion out that way, there's Matthew Kern. Tries to go the same play to Kortzer, but he threw it too low that time to Kreitzer.
Yeah, he threw it too quick. There was a little pressure on him too, Gary. He had to throw it over top of some pressure. Running a screen like that, a middle screen, is interesting when you're running from shotgun. You actually have got to catch the ball and then take a few steps back and then a few steps more if you get the rush to get it over top of him. And I think he tried to rush it, and that was a problem.
It worked a play a while ago for a touchdown, but that time it was thrown too low, wasn't it?
Too low.
2nd down and 10 at the 46-yard line for Kern. There's flag down.
Offsides on the defense. In the neutral zone before the snap.
Yeah, that was Derek Moose, number 13, I believe, Coach.
Yeah, that was the Moose, they call him. That's his nickname, the Moose. Derek Moose McElwee.
2nd and 5 now at the 49. 9:56 in the first half. Coming up at the halftime, a tradition here on PrepSpin, the UFOs with Mike Meehan.
Yep, got a couple good ones. We'll explain that when the time comes.
Twins to both sides for Kern. Sends Gauntz in motion. Gets to him in motion.
Nice job.
Down to the 40. Knocked out. Ran out by Mathis. Let's see where they run him out at the 48-yard line. So it'd be 3rd down.
Quincy Compton played that really well. He played the block, forced the receiver to get outside, and couldn't do it because he was right on that guy's shoulder.
You see he's on the chain gang over there, don't you? Curtis Mackley.
Oh, yeah, Curtis Mackley's on the chain gang.
Chain gang. He does it all. 3rd down and 4 for Lexington Catholic. He got out of bounds to stop the clock. 9:28 to go in the first half.
Having trouble getting the play in here. What's going on?
You tell him, Coach.
They're crowded in. They're like, oh, this is interesting.
Kern
got
looking deep,
No,
and
Kern,
he throws it incomplete. He was looking for the man we've been talking about, Cole Space, who had a nice catch and run early in the ball game. Could come up with that one.
No, what they did, they ran a guy deep and then ran underneath him. And so when that happens, you got to throw that ball a little earlier than he was throwing it. They had gotten Jackson Kurtzer on the long pass down the sideline.
And they pull them off sides, and that's going to cost them 5 yards and a first down. Automatic first down for Catholic.
Yep, and there he goes out. Coach, don't mess around.
Would you take that guy out if it was your team?
Yeah, you got to remind him. It's early in the year. Just remind him. Take him on the sideline. Don't ream him out or anything, but just say, look, man, you got to watch the ball. It's easy. There's that wide trip, Gary.
Yep, out to the left. Twins to the bottom for Matthew Kern.
Oh, bad snap.
Ball is snapped back. Kern's got it. Rolls to the right, and he's run out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it at. We'll mark it about the 36-yard line. Ball just rolled back there.
Yeah, 33 ran him out of bounds.
That's Sean Reese, 33. Nose tackle.
Yeah, that ball rolled back. I mean, Kearns did a really good job scooping that up like a shortstop.
Yeah, I told you, Kearns a good football player. He'll be a good quarterback, Coach.
Nice size, Gary.
Touchdown pass to Kreitzer in this ball game. Kern. Look at the blitz. Blitz coming. He gets it out, and down to the 30 to the 28-yard line. And that was a backup running back. Number 3's not on my depth chart. Who would that be?
Yeah, number 3 is Michael Cashman.
Okay,
He's
Cashman.
a senior.
Cashman running the ball.
Did a nice job. I love the way he protects the ball, too. Carries it high and tight on his chest. Nice job.
I went too deep. I needed to go 3
Another
deep.
bad snap, Gary.
It's a bad snap. And there's a 15 slap 59, and it's going to cost him 5 yards, I think.
That's going to cost him 5 plus 15. I think we had a penalty, a movement penalty, and then we had a personal foul.
Watch this at the end of the play. See him smack 59's helmet's going back.
Yeah.
And they call 15 for that. And that is Nate Ogle.
But it had a false start against the offense and then a dead ball foul against the defense. So you're going to mark off 5 back, and then you do the 15 forward.
So 10 yards plus for Catholic.
Exactly. There he is. He's marking the 5 back. White Hat's got to make that call, and then 15 forward. Doing that right. This officials group is pretty darn good.
They're really good. They've done a great job tonight. That'll be a first down, I believe, for Catholic.
Yeah, for people that are listening, a live ball foul was the first one, but then the second one was a dead ball foul, so it's 15 yards.
Good job picking up the rules there, Coach. Of course, we got the rules book, don't we?
Yeah, but I haven't studied it yet. I want to see if there's any changes this year. I'll have that by next week.
Kern sends Blair in motion.
Nice.
Gives up to Gut Durant. He goes down inside the 15-yard line.
That number 10 from the Indians is doing a heck of a job in there.
That is Eli Chin.
Chin, he looks good.
Eli Chin doing 8 minutes plus to go in the first half, 14-0 Catholic, and they're threatening now with Finn Wedding. They're definitely threatening for a field goal. They hope more than that if you're a Knights fan.
Quads, Gary, quads out to the left side. Quads. One of them's ineligible. One of those players is ineligible. Let's see if they fall for it.
Kern goes right to the 10, 5, and does it get the pylon? They say, no, it's just short of it.
Just short.
Just short of it.
Yeah, see, they ran quads over there. When you run quads, one of those people out there is ineligible. He can't go down the field. So he stayed back and blocked, and they ran on the short side, and they just couldn't play the edge on it.
If they've got a better block on Mathis, he might have got in because Mathis made the stop. It does look like
he was in.
Yeah, pylon. Stepped out.
He's going forward.
And that's going to be against Catholic.
Jeez.
5 yards. You mentioned the penalties early in the season, Coach. And
Yeah.
Catholic's gotten a couple of them, but they've looked pretty good otherwise.
Yeah. They do 3 things, I think, that might cause penalties early in the season. Number one, they motion a lot, and they do quick motion, they do long motion. He's going to show us where he stepped out here.
Yeah. Foot stepped out. Yeah, right there, Coach. Was out about the 1. Yeah. Actually, the 2. Now it's at the 6-yard line. First and goal at the 6. Kern back in the pocket, looks, and it's going to be Blair, and he's going to drop it in the back of the end zone. He had it, then he dropped it. Incomplete.
He pulled the trigger on that pass pretty quickly, and I think it went a little high for Blair. Watch this pass. Just a little high.
Yeah.
He should have caught it. I mean,
Yeah.
their receivers are good, and they work on that all the time.
Alex Rayon was open too, number 8. He was open into the near side.
This is what I was talking to, I think, Torrey before the game a little bit about. They've never had that back down there where they can just pound the ball in the end zone when they need it down close.
Matthew Kern gives to Rand down to the 3-yard line, still going down to the boy, good effort.
Yeah, you couldn't even say who tackled that one. Everybody tackled him. That's what you have to have. You have to have that bruiser down there that can push the ball in the end zone.
Number 9, Jeff Harrison was one of the ones in there on the stop for Central.
This could be a sneak here, Gary.
Matthew Kern. Offensive line's done a pretty good job tonight for Catholic. Kern.
Oh, you see that?
Sidesteps and goes in for the touchdown.
Somebody shot the gap.
Yeah, he sidestepped.
You saw that, yeah. You called that right. He had to. He was taking his knees up. There he comes. Shoom. Oh, man.
Kern got the touchdown from 3 yards out, so Kerner's thrown one for a touchdown to Kreitzer, handed off to Blair for a touchdown. Now he's run one in himself.
Yeah, he plays defense. He could probably have an interception for a touchdown.
Yeah. So here comes Wedding. Wedding in for the extra point to try to put Lex Cath up 21-0. Placement down, the kick up, and it is going to be good. There's a flag, as we'll unravel that when we come back. And 21-0. Well, they haven't put the point up yet. We'll be back on the Minky Beef Jerky Game of the Week, Catholic on top, here at Joseph K. Ford Stadium. Clark's Pump and Shop, one of the sponsors tonight. Ken's Auto, Whitaker Bank, of course, Mingy Beef Jerky. Got to try that stuff, Coach.
It is good stuff. Gary, when we get a break here, a little break, tell the folks about when the Scholastic Ball Report's going to start. I know I got a phone call by someone you know wanting to know when it's going to start. So.
Okay. Here's Wedding into the kick. We'll talk about it after this return. And it's going to be a kick, and it's going to be taken at the 15 up to the 25, 30, return up to the 35-yard line. Nice return there And that was turned in by number 9, and that's going to be number 9. That's Harrison, Jeff Harrison on return up to the 35. So they got really the best start field-wise they have tonight up at the 35-yard line.
They've had a struggle though moving the football. So these long drives aren't going to do you much good if you can't score.
Pritchard in motion, and they throw it over to Morrison at the 40, 45, midfield, and ran out of bounds. And there to string him out was for Catholic. That was Duncan Gantz, number 5.
Yeah, Gantz, but Gantz was playing off him too far. Gave him too much cushion. Look at that. Gave him about a 15-yard cushion. I just can't do that.
He's a deep threat receiving. We've said that all night long, Boris, and you got to watch him go deep because he had a 70-yarder touchdown against Johnson Central. He splits out to the right.
Yeah, they're playing him real careful. Look at that. 10 yards, 9 yards off him right now.
Pritchard, quarterback, good job by Herbst. Takes down a 44-yard line, pickup of 6 yards, Coach.
He saw something there, didn't he? He saw something and took advantage of it.
Yeah, he took advantage of it. 6:28 to go in the first half. Late start tonight of 90 minutes because of the lightning and thunder in the area. It's got 9 o'clock start. Catholic has dominated this first half, 21-0.
Playing good defense and really good offense.
Carson Herbst gives down to the 40. That's a pretty good run.
Yeah.
And he dives down close to the first down.
The
That's
offensive
McKelvey.
line, that offensive line is doing really well.
Yeah, they're digging in now, Coach.
Yeah, I really like that. I really like John Moses, the center, number 54. Again on the left side, JoJo Roof and Jacob Dudick.
That's for Catholic.
That's for Catholic, yeah.
And a give now, good running.
Nice one again.
And down to the 30, 25, still going, and into the touchdown. Nice run there by Bryant Mathis, best run he's had this year.
Let's take a little look at that again maybe because they found a little weakness and they sure picked on it. Here we go.
It's a 40-yard TD by Mathis.
Second back through. Nice run, too.
Good run by Mathis. Makes it 21-6. Gilbo in for the extra point, trying to make it 21-7.
Gary, 22 for Catholic got taken on, faked out on that play. He came in, should have been staying outside the edge there, but he came in quickly. I don't have a 22.
Okay.
I think it was 22.
Masney's 23.
I'll look for that the next time.
Gilbo, the kick is up, and it is good. So Madison Central trying to get back in this game with 5:26 to go. They score in a long run. That was a great run, Coach, by Mathis, 21.
He showed a lot of speed, too, when he turned upfield on that, cut down the sideline. He was flying.
Mathis, a good run. That's his best run from scrimmage this year. Makes it 21-7 on the Mingy Beef Jerky. The beef is here tonight. We got the beef right here, Coach.
We got the Mingy Beef Jerky.
We got the beef here on PrepSpin. We'll be back after this timeout. Catholic 21, Madison Central 7.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up?
Keep the rhythm going.
Or get up?
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
Good, we're gonna take it
You
up.
don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power.
That's what Catholic likes to do.
Gilbo sent the kickoff to the Knights. And it's going to get into it. And it'll be back and taken in at the 10, 15, 20. Hit hard and knocked down at the 26-yard line. That was a return there by 23 for Lexington Catholic. And that, of course, is Isaiah Masney.
There's some subs out. The guy that made the tackle was number 30. I don't have a number 30. I'm fighting with my team cards up here. It's dark and it's hard to see, and I'm struggling with it.
You're going to use that?
I got one. I'll put it on in a minute as soon as I get over my pride.
Blair, the keep over the left side of the 39-yard line. That's Avon Blair, his second good run. He ran one over the left side, 57 yards in the first quarter for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think they can go to him more often.
And they like that left side. They like running over Dudek and Roof over there in the center of John Moses.
Well, what's happening? They're going outside, and I've been watching the corners. Slowly but surely, the corners are sneaking up, Gary. They're going to run that fade on the sideline here pretty soon on them. They're famous for that over the years.
Wide outs both sides for Matthew Kern. He's at the 39, fakes, drops back in the pocket. He's hit and fumble. Ball comes out. Madison Central jumps on it, and they take it to the – that is going to be Chin, Eli Chin. He's got the ball at the 21-yard line. Kern should have just swallowed the ball that time, and he got a little anxious and fumbled it, Coach.
Yeah. What happened, they kind of fooled Catholic on that. They were going, they had a curl on the inside and a streak on the outside on the left side there. And basically what happened was the defensive back on that side cheated up. They thought, oh, we got him. And then just before the ball snapped, he sprinted back and had that covered deep. And they had nowhere to throw with the football.
And with the way Brian Mathis ran the last time, you got to be cautious if you're Catholic here. Give up another score, and Central's back in this ball game.
Absolutely. You do not want to give them a score here with 4 minutes and change.
Herbst gives left side. Mathis again. He's at the 15, down to the inside the 14-yard line, run out there, and coming up, making a hit there for Lexington Catholic. Masney and also Brady Wasick.
Yeah, again, they're letting them get the edge on them. They're letting them get just outside the outside shoulder. That the defensive end on that side has got to keep his outside shoulder free and just keep working outside. Let those linebackers scrape over there and make those tackles. Don't try to get it yourself and get hooked inside.
Nate Ogle, the tight end, is to the right side. Morrison is split out to the left. Mathis in motion. They fake. Herbst is going to roll right.
Oh,
fumbles the ball, and let's see if Catholic picks it up. They do.
Who is
Picked
that?
up. And they're going to take to the 40-yard line. Down to the tripped up from behind. And that's big number 73, Coach. That is Alex Venari.
Alex Denari. But honestly, you got to give credit where credit's due, Gary. Walker Twerdy, I think it's his name, Twerdy, is a sophomore that ran him down, Gary, from behind. I think that's 32. Let's check and see. Look at the effort by 32.
Yeah, good play by him.
Just gets him on the heels.
Yeah.
Oh, man, 73 had his chance.
Just when it looked like Madison Central could score and maybe make a ball game out of this, Catholic gets a fumble recovery, scoop, and almost a score by Venari.
3 minutes and change to go. Let's see if they try to open up and throw it on the first, and take a big shot, big chunk play.
Rayan in motion. Kern. Rose right, he's in trouble. And Kern, and he's going to be sacked all the way back at the 42-yard line. And there to get him is 33 made a hit. And 33, that's going to be Reese, Sean Reese.
Got a player shaking up on the play. He's over there on his knee. He just went down again. That will be an injury timeout, Gary.
3:02 to go in this nice cool night now because the game didn't start till 9 o'clock. It's supposed to start at 7:30 here at the bowl game. And we want to thank our sponsors, King, Mingy Beef Jerky, Clark's Pump and Chop, and Whitaker Bank, and Rafferty's Restaurant, Double Dogs. Who else have we got, William? Ken's Auto. UK Healthcare, Lexington Diagnostic. Oh, you was asking me about the Scholastic Ball Report earlier. We start September 8th. We got a great show to start, Coach. And it's at noon on CW, September 8th. And we have our first legend of high school sports. Guess who it is, Coach?
Tell me.
Justin Haddix of Breathitt County, Western Kentucky, Corbin coach, and now Boyle County. What a job he's done at Boyle County.
Man, no kidding. And you haven't been doing that very long, have you, Gary?
Show? No, sir. 22 years.
It's a good show, people. If you get a chance, if you have an interest, not just in athletics in high school, but also academics, watch the show.
It's my 40th year of broadcasting high school, Coach. Started in 1984. Rolling to the right. Kern from the behind and count from behind and dropped. And that's a good play there. Turned in by Derek Moose, as we call him, Coach.
The Moose.
Moose is loose as a goose.
They're Lexington Catholics having some trouble blocking those guys now.
Yeah. Yeah, Kern running for his life a little bit. 2 minutes, 28 seconds and counting. 21-7. Madison Central had the ball all the way down to the 15 of Catholic, and then their quarterback Hurts fumbled, and Veneri picked it up and ran all the way down. Didn't score, but he ran it down pretty far. Catch over the middle made by who else, Coach? Our guy. That's Cole Space. In space.
In space. Made a great catch coming across. Nice throw by Kearns, too. You give him the credit. Planted his back foot. He resisted the urge to move away from any kind of pressure and zipped the ball right over the linebacker's ear.
It's fourth down at about 20.
With a minute and 48 seconds. Yeah, they're going to go for it.
Catholic trying to go from they almost jumped. They did jump.
Yeah, they did.
That's the second time they've gotten 13 tonight to jump over.
He's getting frustrated, too. Here you go. He's going out again. There he goes. Coach says, come on, man. I'm tired of this. You're wearing
me
out.
once, shame on me. Yeah. Fool me twice. Right, Coach?
Yep, that's right.
1:41 in time called. And that's going to be 1st and 15 instead of 1st and 20. Minute 41. Coach, the game started off for Catholic 14-0, and then they took a 21-0 lead on keeper by Matthew Kern. And then Central came back, scored on a 40-yard touchdown run by number 21, Bryant Mathis. And then they got the ball down to the 15-yard line of Catholic, and they touchdown there would have been 21-14.
Yeah, these little fumbles have hurt. Well, they hurt both teams, actually.
Yeah.
We had almost back-to-back fumbles on that series.
Turnovers, as we say.
Yeah. Now, Catholic, they got a fourth down in a chunk.
Yeah.
You know, they I don't know, with a minute and 41 seconds, I think they can take a chance on the end zone here.
The reason that was so big, stopping Madison Central because coming out in the second half, Madison Central was going to get the football.
That's right.
So that was a huge recovery by Lexington Catholic. And now they got 3rd and 15 at the 32-yard line.
Fourth down, they say.
Fourth down. Yeah, I said fourth down. Right. And that's going to be a penalty.
Right.
Kern was rolling to the right. I think he was going to air it out.
Got a false start again. False start.
So this will be 4th and 20 now. So just go back where the original play was.
Yeah, they're going to punt the ball here. They're going to punt the ball, try to get him backed up, go in and talk about the penalties. That's one thing they need to do.
Wedding, a pretty good punter. We know he's a good kicker. Wedding. See if he tries to coffin corner it. Deep, put Madison Central deep. Kick, gets it off. Yeah, it goes right side, and it rolls into the end zone. Touchback.
It's a nice idea on the kick, though.
So Madison Central will have a minute 32. And, Coach, they're down 21-7, and they'll get the ball to start the second half with Madison Central. They got the ball here, minute 32 at the 20.
we'll go to Torrey right at the beginning of the right when the half ends.
Yeah.
And then take a break, and then we'll
maybe
come
you
back
get
with
Nick
Yucca.
Bosch right down there, or a coach, Torrey Bailey.
Yeah. Can you call him? Tell him we're going to go right at the end of the half and go to right at the end of the second quarter.
Give to Mathis to the 25, and a host of Knights stop him after he picks up 5. And I'm not sure why they're not calling a timeout here, Coach.
I think they're satisfied with the momentum they had.
Okay, you're right.
They feel like they've got the momentum.
At halftime, we have our UFOs by Coach Mike Meehan, unheralded football overachievers, both ball clubs, Central and Catholic. Herbst gives it a fullback. He rumbles to the 42-yard line. He gets a first down.
They might call it time.
That's going to be Corinthian Barnes. First down up to 42.
They called a timeout now.
Yeah, they call a timeout.
When they got that yard.
Yep. That was a good run by Corinthian.
That's the first Corinthians, right?
Chapter 3, 17, I think.
Well, 49 seconds. It could go either way here, you know.
You're right.
But the thing is, the game's about momentum. And you said it correctly. Madison Central gets the ball at the beginning of the second half. If they get the ball at the beginning of the second half and they can just keep this momentum, even if they get close here, or as long as they get another first down maybe, they feel pretty good about the way this half ended.
I think you look for a deep pass to Pritchard. He's got speed. Or to Cody Morrison, number 2. He's got speed. And they send Morrison out to the left. You see him there, number 2, jogging out. Pritchard's to the right side. And in the backfield, they got Corinthian and Mathis.
Yeah, and the Knights have to play deep on the wide receivers, but they can't afford to give any more yardage in the middle.
Herbst. They give inside with the football is Pritchard to the 40, down to the 36-yard line, and stopped right there is Pritchard, the ball carrier. I didn't even know he had the ball, Coach.
Yeah, it was a little like a double reverse.
Yeah, 21 gave it to him, Mathis.
They're going to just spike the ball here and stop the clock. Okay.
Gave it back inside to him, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's how Highlands play right there.
It is.
They've won that play. They've run that play forever, haven't they?
Yeah, it's Scott County, too. Scott County lived on that play.
They're playing Great Crossing tonight over at Scott County.
Yep. With a big lead, they got one of the big linemen or tight end even leading that one.
Yeah, congratulations to the Scott County. I'll get his name in a minute. He made the roster NFL club, named to the 53-man roster. Big guy played at Louisville. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Morrison. Herbst in trouble.
Get out of bounds.
Rolling, yeah, it does get out of bounds at the 33-yard line. He was looking for Morrison. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Herbst is running for his life.
Got out of bounds, though. Smart kid. Catholic looks a little tired, Gary. They look a little bit tired right now.
They've been on the field a lot, Coach.
Hands on their hips, and they look like they're a little tired, a little hot out there. I'm sure humidity's still pretty high.
Good crowd here tonight.
Nice crowd, both sides.
They stuck around in that 90-minute delay.
Of course, Madison Central's a 6A team, correct?
Yes. Big school. Alan Feldhouse runs a basketball program over there. Great coach. Passes down the left side. The Morrison overshoots him in the end zone. He was looking for him, though, Coach.
Yeah, he was looking for him.
Morrison was running all the way. Look at it.
Oh, man.
Kreitzer back in coverage.
He had a step on Kreitzer on the outside. Maybe not deep, but on the outside.
Well, I tell you, they could hit that one. That make it an interesting
ball game. That would be scary, wouldn't it?
4th down and 4. 32-yard line, 25 seconds here in the first half. Gary Ball, Mike Meehan, Coach Meehan, King of Stream, William Warfield, Joe Allen, and Torrey down on the field. We're going to Torrey after this quarter here. Herbst gives to Mathis, running right side. He's 2 to the 20. He's 2 to the 10. He's going to get in. Touchdown. Madison Central. Mathis has erupted tonight and really hurt Catholic. 2 scores, and he scores there in the second quarter. And that's a 32-yard run, Coach, to go with a 40-yard touchdown.
Yeah, that was excellent, man. Look at him breaking tackles. We also had a personal foul penalty here in the middle of the field, and I think it was against Catholic.
So we're going to see the Whitecap making the call.
Yeah, this is important.
I think it is going to go against the Knights, so they'll probably put the touchdown up. Give us a call.
Yeah.
A touchdown is good. Personal foul against Catholic. It'd be assessed on the kickoff.
That's exactly right.
So here's the thing. They score, make it 21-13. The extra point make it 21-14. They get the ball, come out, and start the second half.
They've got quite an advantage by that. You know, we've talked about that in football, especially high school football, for years. When you get momentum at the end of the half and you get the ball again at the beginning of the second half, you get another touchdown. That's like having two free scores there.
Carson Herbst going to go for 2, and he gets it. Throws it. And it's to Ogle, the tight end, for the 2-point conversion. Just like that, Catholic League cut to 6, 21-15, 18 seconds here in the first half.
You see what's happening, though? We talked about momentum. That's the reason they went for 2. Just want to kind of push that momentum, try to get Catholic thinking when they go in at halftime. It's not spending enough time on what the problems or correction are.
An eligible man downfield, so take off that conversion.
Yeah, take the conversion off. But they've still got enough.
It was 72 was downfield, Coach.
Can't be there, that's for sure.
One of the big linemen was downfield. Here's the extra point.
With number 8, Carson Herbst. Get the hold. Carter Hager on for the long snap.
Gilbot in for the extra point. He's up, and it is good. Just got it in the right upright, Coach.
Yeah, it was.
18
Just
seconds.
inside.
18 seconds, 21-14. Catholic at one point was at 21-0, 14 unanswered here by Central.
Well, you know what? This is the second game of the season. Both teams are showing something tonight.
Yes.
They're showing some things they can do. Catholic, it took a while, but Madison Central figured something out, didn't they? They really got that.
They figured
that
out
down.
they got a good running back in
They
Mathis.
do, don't they?
They give it to him twice. It went 40 yards for a score, went 32 for a score.
They pounded that fullback in there, got some extra yardage with him, and then they overcame a fumble to come back and get another score. So, yeah, we got a close game. It could this could be one of those games where
comes down to
whoever
knows?
has the ball last, yeah.
And look at that field, Coach, how beautiful by the King of Stream.
All right, there's the penalty, so it'll be easy to kick it in the end zone, or
if they had more time, they might do an onside kick, but I don't think they'll try that with just 18 seconds.
No, you really can't afford to. Best thing to do is kick it in the end zone, play defense. Catholic's not going to take a chance either. They got momentum going against them right now, and they don't want to take a chance.
Peyton Gilbot is the kicker. 21-14. Catholic lead cut to 7 after leading 21-0. Here's a kick into it. Kicks it deep in the back of the end zone. That's almost through the uprights.
Yeah, it was. Oh, jeez. What do you got, offsides? What do we have? Put your knee down. Go in halftime and talk about it. So we're going to go to Torrey right when this game ends.
Right at half.
Yep. And then we'll take a break, and we'll come back with the UFOs.
Matthew Kern.
Is he punting now?
No, he's back in. He's going to go down on one knee. and try to take it to the half, up 7. So that appears to be it for the first half, Coach. 21-14. Go down on the field here to Torrey.
Yes, guys. There has been a lot of personal fouls on these past few quarters, and Coach is telling the kids to stay calm and stay focused. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Torrey. It's at half, 21-14. We'll come back with the UFOs, Unherited Football Overcheers. Mike Meehan's kingpin started years ago. Here on PrepSpin, the King of Stream. Mingy Beef Jerky, game of the week, 21-14. Catholic leads at halftime.
Everyone loves recognition.
Welcome to Clark's Pump and Shop, where every pit stop is a home run.
Yo, G, is this on you? Yeah, bro. I got the Clark's mobile app for exclusive deals and rewards.
Whether you're fueling up for the game
or for the road, Clark's Pump and Shop has everything you need to keep your head in the game. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Cancer affects us all, especially here in Kentucky, where we have the highest rates of cancer in the nation. Each year, approximately 4,300 Kentuckians are diagnosed with GI or colorectal cancer. At UK Healthcare's Markey Cancer Center, our door is open to answer questions, conduct screenings like colonoscopies, and if needed, begin treatment. So let's start this conversation together. Talk to your doctor about what to look out for at your next appointment.
But it's too early to get up, Uncle Rick.
But I brought you a fresh cup of coffee from Clark's Pump and Shop.
I'm up. All good mornings start at Clark's Pump and Shop. Plus, get 5 cents off per gallon of gas when you use the code from the app.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Same shoes, same mixer, same computer, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
But it's too early to get up, Uncle Rick.
But I brought you a fresh cup of coffee from Clark's Pump Shop.
I'm up. All good mornings start at Clark's Pump Shop. Plus, get 5 cents off per gallon of gas when you use the code from the app.
Clark's Pump Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
The undisputed champion of beef jerky, Mingy Beef Jerky. It's made right here in Paris, Kentucky. Mingy Beef Jerky, no wonder people refer to it as the best beef jerky on the planet. It's all natural beef jerky packed with protein. There's no preservatives, no nitrates, and it's hand cut from a solid piece of beef. Pick up a fresh bag at your local convenience store or order online at mingybeefjerky.com. Mingy Beef Jerky, we love your game, you love this jerky.
Welcome to Clark's Pump Shop, where every pit stop is a home run.
Yo, G, is this on you? Yeah, bro. I got the Clark's mobile app for exclusive deals and rewards.
Whether you're fueling up for the game
or for the road, Clark's Pump Shop has everything you need to keep your head in the game. Clark's Pump Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up?
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
You don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
Everyone loves recognition.
Welcome to Clark's Pump Shop, where every pit stop is a home run.
Yo, G, is this on you? Yeah, bro. I got the Clark's mobile app for exclusive deals and rewards.
Whether you're fueling up for the game
or for the road, Clark's Pump Shop has everything you need to keep your head in the game. Clark's Pump Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Welcome back, Lexington Catholic High School. We have a game tonight. Beautiful night. We were delayed 90 minutes, but you know what? Both these teams came out fighting. Lexington Catholic punched first. We had 3 touchdowns by Lexington Catholic. Blair went 57 yards. Chrysler went 56 yards. And Kearns had a quarterback sneak for a touchdown. That made 21 points. It's 21-0. But Madison Central bounced back. Overcame a fumble and a couple other problems and had 2 touchdowns by Mathis, and they are back in the game 21-14 as we begin the second half here in a few minutes. First thing I want to do is Welcome, everybody, back to our PrepSpin broadcast. We really enjoy doing this. Gary Ball and I have worked for years with William Warfield, Joe on the camera, and then we have a new one. We have a sideline reporter now, Tori, down on the sideline doing a really good job. So what we're going to do now is the thing we started a few years ago. When I coached, I had 34 years of coaching under my belt. And one thing I really remember from all that coaching, there are so many people involved in your program. They do so much, but they never get any credit for what they do. So what I decided to do a few years ago is start what I call the UFO, the Unheralded Football Overachiever. And what I do with that is I call the coach the week before the game and I say, give me the name and some information on somebody involved in your program. It can be anybody. It could be anything from a player to a coach to a custodian to a booster person or whatever, managers, anything you want to give me who gives to the program, goes above and beyond, and gets very little credit for what they do. We call that the UFO. Today we have two good ones. When I talked to Coach Bosch at Lexington Catholic, there was no hesitation whatsoever. He said, it's 90-some degrees out. We got over 100 weed index this week. I'm naming my two athletic trainers. The athletic trainers do so much keeping the kids hydrated, watching practices slowly. They're basically in charge of calling off a practice if it's too hot, if the heat index gets over 102 or whatever, or if, slowing practice down, having more water breaks, and so on. The athletic trainers that he's honoring, Coach Bosch is honoring, is Mike Smith and Amanda Dunas. I just want to say to them, I appreciate all these coaches and everybody, all these parents should really appreciate what you do for them. You do a lot more than people realize to help keep these players healthy. Now, let's go to Madison Central's UFO. I got a lot of information from one of the assistant coaches, Coach Smoot, called me back with a lot of information. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read exactly what he wrote to me because I think it's really meaningful and it's from the heart. The UFO for Madison Central football would be Coach Mike Covington. Coach Covington has directly or indirectly been involved with Madison Central football for over 25 years. He has coached middle school football with our county and developed some of the better-known kids that have come out of Madison Central High School. He's coached young men like Marquise Estel, remember him? Damian Harris, who ended up over at Southern, Dominic Hawkins, another fantastic player, and Will Ulmer. He is currently an assistant coach with our freshman program and works tirelessly to help develop these young men for the next level. He assists us on Friday nights with setting up headsets and relaying calls to the secondary from the booth. He currently, he goes from there. He seldom gets the recognition that he deserves, but is absolutely wonderful person with the community of Richmond, with his church, with the school, and with the Madison Central football program. He is more appreciated than he knows. Okay, so he knows now. Hopefully you can get the word to him if you're listening to this broadcast that he is the UFO, and if you get the word to him, you congratulate him and tell him that you are proud of what he does for the program. And that is football coach and all-around good guy Mike Covington from Madison Central, the UFO, the Unheralded Football Overachiever. Lexington Catholic coming back on the field right now, and what we'll do is go to a break. We're going to go to a break real quick. You want to go to Torrey? We're going to go to Torrey if we can get his attention.
He's right there for 25-yard line.
Torrey's looks like he's making his way out on the field to talk to a coach. We'll see how that goes. Stepping in. Okay, looks like Torrey's. I think we should just go to a break. He's not answering. William, let's go to a break right now. We'll try to get back to Tori in a minute. You're watching Madison Central, Lexington Catholic on PrepSpin.com.
Yes, welcome back to the second half, guys. The Knights come out looking very locked in and focused and ready to go. They had a few mishaps in the second half, in the second quarter, and now they're coming out ready to fight and looking forward to another better second half with less of miscues. Thank you, guys. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Tori. Nice job by Tori down on the field. We got a field reporter this year. Tori doing a great job with us. And Friday Night Beef presented by Mingy Beecher. I like it, Coach. I like that UFOs at halftime, too, he did with Coach Me, and that was pretty sharp.
Yeah, that got me fired up. That was a nice job. I don't know, William, he just does amazing things.
I know.
It's crazy. I hope that I hope that he keeps it up because everything he does is gold right now. We're the first team without question.
21-14 Catholic here to start the second half. Madison Central will start with the football. And, Coach, what do you think they're going to do this half? And Catholic, what can Catholic do to keep this lead?
Well, they've got to figure out a way to stop Mathis.
Yeah.
I don't think they thought that he would be the main man to deal with. And right now they're really kind of keeping a close watch on those two receivers you talked about that are so good for Madison Central.
Yeah.
And they're letting that running game get away from them. And I think it's like a wing T look. There's a little misdirection in the backfield. They ran what they call, I guess they still call it the Betsy, which is that double handoff, inside handoff, reverse. And it just was everything they're doing now. Madison Central, they found an offense, and they're really, really using it to put Lexington Catholic on their heels.
Finn Wedding now has it teed up, and he's a good kicker, Coach. He's going to be one of the best kickers in the area this year.
Honestly, Gary, in his last few years, we've seen some really good kickers in high school
really
football.
Good. DeGraff.
Yeah, we've seen him in that guy from Boyle County a few years ago.
Yeah, John Smith.
Yes.
Here's a kick by Wedding, and he's going to try to kick it in the end zone, but it comes to the 5-yard line. Bringing it out, Harrison to the 20, 25, and knocked down at the 25-yard line. Harrison on the return. That's exactly the play last week that Kylan Nelson went down against Highlands and is out for a few ball games for Lexington Catholic.
Yeah, that's a shame too. A guy like him, he needs to be sharp in his legs because he's got so much speed. We just wish him a really quick recovery.
Yeah.
He's got to go on to the track team in the spring.
Yeah, he won the 100 meter, 200 meter last year, state champion. Morrison split out to the left. Pritchard is the wing in the backfield. Pritchard goes in motion. They give up the middle to Mathis. Hit. McCurran comes up and smothers him. And the down guy, number 59 there, coach. And he got him down low. And that was Jacob Dudak.
And Dudak has to come out because he lost his helmet
you're
on
right.
that play.
Right.
He's got to come out for a play.
So second down and 10.
Yeah, get that chin strap fashion, buddy.
Yeah.
You can't afford to not be out there the way you're playing.
Cody Morrison goes to the right side. Pritchard a wing to the left. In the backfield is Bryant Mathis, the I-back. Quarterback keeps it up to the 30, 34-yard line. And a good stop made there by Lexington Catholic's Avon Blair. But he saved the first down is what he did.
He did. The quarterback, the first guy to hit him, he just spun right off that thing. These are, we've noticed both of these teams, their kids are tough.
Yeah.
They really are. They're just fighting out here, doing the best they can.
So third down, about 2 for Madison Central at the 33-yard line. Morrison comes out to the right. Mathis dots the I in the backfield. And they give up the middle and dives up, and that's going to be first down. Derek McElwee.
Yeah, you honestly do not want to let them drive the football on you. They just scored at the end of the second quarter.
Yep.
Don't let them drive the football.
With 18 seconds to go, Coach, you mentioned they scored.
Yeah. Now, I think that Madison Central, though, they're not going to try for a big play. They're going to try to take the clock, slow the game down. I guess it's called speed it up is what it is. Keep the clock moving. Drive the football.
Herbst slides, gives him Mathis. Right side 40. Well, I tell you, he loves running that right side, Coach.
Yeah, we got to
flag down, I believe.
I think you're right. I think he's really getting most of his yardage on the right side.
Farmer and Sword, right side blocking over there.
They picked the flag up, Gary.
Okay, no penalty flag. They take it to the 42-yard line and pick up about 6 yards.
We said this before, but I think this officials crew is doing a good job tonight.
Excellent job. Turnovers have hurt both ball clubs. We had a fumble by Catholic's Matthew Kern, or fumble by Herbst of Madison Central. But they haven't really done them in. Both teams, it's a good ball game.
It is. They're in that wing T look again. They've got the motion, the wing back, tight wing on a blocking formation there.
Give it to fullback, and he's hit and drop there. That's a good play. They gave it to Sean Reese. Third down, up at the 42-yard line. 9 minutes, 24 seconds to go, third quarter. Catholic 21, Madison Central 14. Here in the third quarter, got a good ball game here tonight.
I'm really impressed with Gauntz, Gary. He's out there playing defense now, coming up, making tackles.
There are some good football players on Catholic. Matthew Kern is a good player. Herbst. He finds Morrison, and he falls. He got the first down.
Oh, man.
As he tried to cut it upfield, he slipped on this new turf here at Joseph K. Ford Stadium at the 47, but got the first down.
Oh, man. He put
this new turf, Coach.
I know. He put, I think it was Eisenbach. I think he had him on an island out there. If he wouldn't have slipped, he might have planted that foot breaking outside, and he could have been gone.
Friday night, beef. Presented by Mingy Beef Jerky, UK Healthcare, Whitaker Bank, all the proud sponsors here on PrepSpin, and nobody does it like the King of String, Coach.
I believe that 100%. Tight wing again on that wing T look.
Morrison out to the left and give up the middle, but he's dropped immediately. McElwee
I'd
Good
say
play.
quite a few defensive players in on that one.
Yeah, 59 was in there immediately. Jacob Dudek, and nice play.
Yeah, what Madison Central was doing, I was kind of watching the offensive line that time. They're basically, it almost looks like an inside zone play, but it's not. It's a power play where the linemen are on the left side, the back side, are crashing down inside and trying to sneak one guy through to pick up a linebacker. That time they missed the linebacker, and he came in to help make the tackle.
Jack White helped out on that play. Here's a pitch to Pritchard, and he's hit at the midfield stripe. Dropped to be third down and about 7. Pritchard, the ball carry, he's hit there, and Catholic with good pursuit. They have good pursuit to the football, Coach.
They do. Again, Madison Central's the 6A team. Catholic's what, 3A?
3A now, yeah, 3A.
They're 3A.
They'll battle Cal and Central teams, Belfry, teams like that in 3A.
They're good. That's a really good division, by the way.
Sure is. Third down and a long 7 at midfield. Morrison out to the left. Herbst gives to Mathis at the 40, 35, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, third touchdown tonight for Bryant Mathis. Is there any flags down, Coach?
No, sir.
No flags down.
That was another one of those accelerations. They just can't tackle him. He's so quick. Watch how he gets to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like David Hensley tonight, doesn't he?
Yes. Second back through. Broke 2 tackles.
Because he started at Central, finished up in Lexington Christian last year. Man, this kid can run the football. Bryant Mathis. I list him at 5'10", 185, a senior.
Well, he's having a game right now.
So the extra point here by Gilbride will tie this game up.
It's going to go down to the wire, I'm telling you.
6:54 to go in the third. Gilbride in for the extra point. Madison Central. Placement down. The kick is up, and it is straight through the uprights. 21 unanswered by Madison Central after Catholic. Let's watch this again, this run by Mathis.
Yeah, second back through. They belly the fullback, send second back through. Nobody closed down on the play. And you can't dive at this guy's legs. One of the Knights defensive players tried to dive at the legs and make a tackle. No, you're going to have to make contact with him. Make contact with him watch his belt buckle and just drive him if you can.
He's got touchdown runs of 42, 32, and now 50 for the ball game.
That's a lot of yardage.
And it's 6:54 to go in the third quarter. Mingy Beef Jerky game of the week. Gary Ball with Coach Mike Meehan, William Warfield, Torrey down on the sidelines, Joe Allen, and King of Stream, William Warfield. This ball game has lived up to it. It's what we said we'd have, Coach. Beginning of the game, we said we thought it would be an excellent ball game. It started out like Catholic was going to blow him out.
We like to get what we call the game of the week, and I think we might have the game of the week this time. It'll be interesting to see how the other games are going, but they could not be better than this one, more exciting than this game.
Right. It didn't start till 9 o'clock because of the light thunder in the area. So we'll be here to watch. It is 10:34 now.
I might be hitting Waffle House after this.
I would go with you, but it's too far on this other side of town. We've been there before, Coach.
We have been there
I think
before.
when we went up to Lloyd, we stopped at Waffle House, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
That kick went out of bounds, so Catholic would take it up at the 35-yard line.
We go to Rafferty's, but, sometimes they close before. Well, they'll definitely be closed before we get out of here this time.
Yep.
Rafferty's. What's my favorite, Gary?
Open face prime rib.
Oh, man.
That is good stuff.
That is good stuff. You got to go there sometime and get the open face prime rib.
So Catholic will start a good territory, as did Madison Central. And Central drove it down and took it in. A touchdown run by Brian Mathis, his third TD tonight.
A lot of excitement on the other side. The Catholic fans now are kind of subdued sitting here.
Yeah, they're kind of stunned that Madison Central's come back in this ball game, tied it up. Remember, Catholic led 21-0.
Yeah, they punched them in the mouth early in the game, but then Madison Central fought back.
They had counter punches, didn't they?
They did.
Matthew Kern is going to try to settle this ball club down out to Kreitzer.
You can't do that.
And he's hit, and good open field tackle And that's 41, Coach, for Madison Central. And you got the rosters over there.
Yeah.
Madison Central is 41.
Nah.
Get that roster over there, Coach. That's the better roster.
I think they're the same, Gary.
That's a different one. 2nd and 12.
No, 41.
Huh. Well, we'll hear the PA announcer. He'll probably credit him. 3-man front. 4 linebackers. Kern. Rolls to the left. Sets. Throws too hard over the head of Avon Blair to 40-yard line.
A right-handed quarterback going left has to have perfect technique to throw that out pattern. Remember, he's going toward the sideline. The out pattern's going toward the sideline. That quarterback's got to get a little deeper. Kern's got to get a little deeper. Get his shoulders turned, Gary, so he can get his step into the play and throw it to him like a strike.
Remember, Kern, this first year has been a starting quarterback coach.
Yeah,
Jackson Wassick had the
he was good at that, by the way.
Job the past few years. Kern's developing into a quarterback. He's going to be all right. Kern back in the pocket, fires over to Kreitzer, hit immediately at the 40-yard. Same guy, Coach.
Same person. They're trying to get out here on the short side, and it's not giving the receiver much time to run.
Jason Morris is the guy on the tackle.
So they're going to have to punt now, and that's not – you don't want to give the back to Madison Central with the Mo going full speed right now.
As you mentioned, Coach, Big Mo.
It's
been on the back of Madison Central since the second quarter.
Absolutely.
All of this third quarter.
Well, you can tell the way they're acting, the way excited they are on the sideline.
Yeah, Catholic's got a really – and we're going to have a flag down, delay of game against Catholic. No, a legal substitution.
They call it legal substitution. I don't know. I didn't see it, but somebody came in late. I guess the rule still is, I don't know. I have to look and see if they changed it. When you come into the game, you have to go to the hash marks before you come back out and line up. You can't come right off the sideline to right at the sideline level.
Yeah.
Now
there's movement by Catholic. That's going to be 5 more yards.
Going backwards,
So
not good.
Finn Wedding's going to punt this one back at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that was Avon Blair that jumped that time.
Hairston is back deep. Now he's coming up to the 40-yard line.
Harrison's loving this. He's getting yardage.
Yeah. Now he backs up to the 35. Wedding gets the punt off. High punt. Pretty good punt, drives him back at the 28. Harrison to 40. He's at the 45, 50, down the far sideline, ran out of bounds, but now forward takes it down, and a good return on the punt there by Harrison. And where they're going to mark it at, Coach? A 33-yard line.
33-yard line, and again, he had plenty of time to move up to catch the football, and he had a good run here. Catholic just didn't cover it well, let's face it.
So Madison Central trying to take their first lead in this football game. Catholic jumped out to a 21-0 lead, and Bryant Mathis has erupted 3 touchdown runs, and Central's tied it up, and now they got the football at the 33-yard line on the Hairston punt. That was good on the return for about 35 yards.
Yeah, they have a really good field position.
Kid to Pritchard.
Nice
play. Nice play.
He's got a cramp. That's first cramp we've seen tonight, and that's pretty good.
John Moses making that play.
Yeah, Moses is cramping up. Watch him make this. This is a nice tackle. Comes off the block. Bam! Look at that.
John Moses making the play.
And he got that cramp probably in his hamstring.
Yeah. 4:42 to go in the third quarter, 21 all. Couldn't ask for anything better in this game. The Bingy Beef Jerky game of the week. And next week we have 2 outstanding ball games in the eCampus.com
eCampus Bowl, yeah.
At Lexington Christian. First game will be Bowling Green defending 5A champs against Bryan Station defending runner-up in 6A. And then after that, it'll be single-A champion Pikeville against a very good LCA team at 8:30. So, Coach, we've got 2 good ball games next week.
I'm looking forward to seeing all 4 of those teams. I'm familiar with 3 of them, but I'm really interested in seeing Pikeville. I haven't seen them.
Coach McNamee does a great job with that football program. They've won back-to-back state championships. I think they won 3 titles under McNamee, I believe.
He's a very, very good coach. There's a lot of good coaches in Eastern Kentucky.
2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fire with a Morrison at the 30. Breaks a tackle, 25, down to the 20-yard line and tackled there, ran out of bounds, and there to get him and run him out. And making that play, Coach, was 34. Beckett.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm seeing a little bit of frustration going on right now with some of the players for Lexington Catholic. Jackson Kirchner got beat bad on that. He came trying to make that tackle on the inside, and again, the receiver went outside him, and they just pulled Kirchner. They said, wait a minute, you got to get things straight.
Run up the gut. McAwee and picks up 5.
Nice tackle in there, too. Nice.
Brady Wasik there.
But you can't give them those 5 yards, though. You got to make those. You got to win the line of scrimmage with your defensive line. Good job of blocking up there. I'm telling you, that offensive line for Madison Central is the real deal.
Yeah. Muncie's done a great job at center. Give now to Mathis. He's hemmed in at the 13.
Yeah, he did a great job, Muncie, on that one, too. He went to the second level and got the linebacker and pinned him really well.
That was Jack Wedding making that play. Number 10 helped out. 3rd down and 4 at the 14-yard line. Big 3rd down here for Central and for Catholic's defense. Got something, Coach?
Just looking at these offensive linemen trying to get these numbers. They got a couple of different guys in there.
Yeah, 66 is in there.
66 is in.
Timeout on the field. 3-4 going to go in the 3rd quarter. 21 all. We'll be back on PrepSpin's Minky Beef Jerky Game of the Week. 21 all, Catholic and Madison Central.
Cancer affects us all, especially here in Kentucky, where we have the highest rates of cancer in the nation. Each year, approximately 4,300 Kentuckians are diagnosed with GI or colorectal cancer. At UK Healthcare's Markey Cancer Center, our door is open to answer questions, conduct screenings like colonoscopies, and if needed, begin treatment. So let's start this conversation together. Talk to your doctor about what to look out for at your next appointment.
Give up, and he keeps it Herbst and takes it down to the goal line. Did he get in?
No, he did not.
No, he didn't get in.
It's going to be on the 1 yard line, though.
Herbst did a good job with faking the ball.
Yeah, that was good on the replay. You could see it. Nice job. That's a good football team.
See what to do here. Herbst.
Quarterback sneak.
Going to keep it and hit hard and driven backwards. He won't get in.
That's a nice play by the inside people on the Knights team. 73.
23, Mashney.
Yeah, 73 did a good job. And
73. And, of course, that's Alex Bernard, a young man who has the fumble recovery. And, Coach, how big would that have been in taking that in? But he was tackled from behind.
Yeah, no kidding. That would be a highlight play for his rest of his life, he'd remember.
Probably. Herbst.
Sneak again.
Dives down low, and he gets in for the touchdown. Madison Central's come full circle. Coach, they lead 27-21 over Catholic after Catholic led 21-0.
That's quite a comeback. Amazing comeback. And the problem basically is Catholic can't move the ball now. They're having
Exactly.
trouble moving the football.
Yep. But they still got plenty of time, Coach.
Plenty of time, and one touchdown's not.
They got 2:18 here in the third and a whole quarter to go.
Kearns has got to take over, though. Kearns has got to take over. He's got to move quicker.
He looked sharp early on.
Yeah, he's got to throw the ball accurately. The passing game is where they're going to have to win this football game.
So with the kick, Bacon Gilbalt with the extra point. Gilbalt kick up, and it is good. 28-21, Madison Central on the quarterback keeper. So somebody scored other than Mathis, Coach.
That's a surprise.
We'll be back on PrepSpin's Friday Beef Night, presented by Mingy Beef Jerky and UK Healthcare on PrepSpin. 28-21, Madison Central now leads.
But it's too early to get up, Uncle Rick.
But I brought you a fresh cup of coffee from Clark's Pump and Shop.
I'm up. All good mornings start at Clark's Pump and Shop. Plus, get 5 cents off per gallon of gas when you use the code from the app.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Same shoes, same mixer, same computer, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Gons back deep, and it goes out of bounds again.
That's good.
They bring it back to the 35. Takes no time off the clock. That's a big thing. If you're Catholic, no time off the clock, you get it up at the 35. So Catholic find themselves trailing first time in this football game, Coach. And it's late in the third. They were up 21-0. Now 28 unanswered by Madison Central.
Yeah, and you've got to get the crowd behind you. The only way you're going to do that is just like one big play will do it.
Matthew Kern. He's got triple receivers out to the left. Kreitcher's out to the right. He's got some weapons. He's got, of course, Pace and Kreitzer.
There's just some confusion, Gary, getting the plays in.
Kern takes a snap. Tosses around to Blair. Hit. Good open field tackle by McElwee.
Good open field tackle and a missed block out there. That's frustrating. I'll tell you who's getting a little bit frustrated out there, and that is Jackson Kirshner. I think he's not getting open on offense, and defensively he's playing against a very, very good football player.
Derek Moose, the Moose made that play.
Yeah.
Pick up about 3 yards, second down for Kern and company.
Should be big game season out here. They're going to have to block the Moose.
If they can hit Kreitzer.
I know.
He's out to the right. Kern.
There you go. Fumble.
And did they lose it?
Yeah.
Fumble, and Central's got the ball.
No.
Farmer. Yeah, Farmer came up with it, I think. Let's watch it again, Coach.
Watch. Oh, he put it on his. Oh, there was total confusion. The running back thought he was going to get the ball, and the quarterback thought that, he was going to get the ball, and the ball just fell in between them.
Not a good play
really
there.
Big mistake. Huge mistake. Had good field position, too, on the 35-yard line.
Minute 27 in the third quarter. 28-21. Madison Central on top of Lexington Catholic. Mathis in the backfield. Pritchard goes in motion. They get to Mathis. Hit and wrapped up. Good tackle there by number 1 there for Catholic, making the hit. And that is Brady Wasick.
Yeah, Wasick, we haven't called his name enough. We got a player down for Madison Central.
He's injured. Mathis is shaken up. Still down. He's got cramps. So
yeah, it looks like cramps.
Players are going to work on both legs.
Get some fluids in him. I'm telling you what, it's humid out there. Temperature dropped because of the rain, Gary, but it's still pretty humid out there.
It's a beautiful night. It's Of course, we had 9 o'clock start. It's approaching 11 o'clock now. And the third quarter, it's 28-21. Coach UK Healthcare, Mingy Beef Jerky, big game of the week here on PrepSpin. Coach, is this game surprised you at all that Madison Central's taking a lead after trailing 21-0 to Catholic?
Yeah, it surprises me how Catholic has let the momentum get away from them.
Yeah.
And they're not playing well now. Let's face it, Catholic is not playing well. Madison Central is playing way excited right now. They've got the momentum and they know it. I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe try to get the ball deep to one of those receivers here on this drive. But they're probably satisfied with driving the football, trying to get first downs and scoring. Football's a funny game, especially high school football. It can go in any direction. And, one like a fumble like that could cost Catholic the football game. If they get up by 2 scores, it could. On the other hand, Catholic's got to get some offense going. And, again, it's going to be up to Kearns throwing the football. I'm telling you right now. The receivers are open. He's got to get the ball to them.
Friday Night Beef, presented by Mingy Beef Jerky. UK Healthcare Sports Medicine. Game of the week, it's Madison Central here at Lexington Catholic. Looks like Mathis was attended to. He's up and okay. He's walking off gingerly, but he's going to be okay.
Hey, Joe Allen, he's walking like Fred Sanford. He looks like he's walking like Fred Sanford out there.
Mathis, 3 touchdowns tonight, Coach.
50
yards, 43 yards, and 32 yards.
And we're not counting the yardage he's getting on just small, regular
He's got to
plays.
have close to 200 yards. Herbst looks back, the throw.
Stop and go pattern. He's got him.
Morrison, and he makes a catch, and he makes a touchdown.
All right. This was a play that was called. They were so frustrated of him catching those little ones and breaking on the outside, catching little curls. Watch the play. It's a curl and go. Watch this. Well, you're not going to see it. He curls. He's not sprinting down the field. He curls. Number 5 comes up to make the tackle. He goes right by him down the field. Like a stop-and-go pattern.
That was Cody Morrison on the catch. Herbst on the toss, his first touchdown pass tonight. And that's Morrison's second touchdown catch of the year.
That's what I was afraid would happen, though. I said, they got the momentum. They might try to go deep to one of those receivers.
Peyton Gilbot in for the extra point. Just 1:08 to go in the third. Kick is up, and it is true. 35-21. Madison Central leads Catholic here in the third with 68 seconds to go in the third quarter. We'll be back on the Mingy Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week at Lexington Catholic. Kick taken there by Gantz up to the 10, up to the 30-yard line. Nice return by Gantz up to the 30. And that's where Catholic will go to work. They've had good field position at the 35 twice, now at the 30-yard line.
Got to hold on to the ball, Gary.
Yep. Turnovers have been the big bug for Catholic.
You were saying the class difference, maybe.
Class 6A is Madison Central, and in Kentucky there's a reason for those 6 classes. And right now, Madison Central threatening to go 2-0 in the season with a big win over Johnson Central. And now they lead Catholic 35-21 late in the third. Now Kern's going to try to go to work for Catholic. Going to give to Gonson. He's dropped at the 25-yard line. That was Nate Ogle.
13. Watch 13 come out here and just wrestle the guy to the ground. I think that should have been a penalty on number 13. If you can call defensive holding, that would be the defensive holding call.
Kern, 2nd and 17.
Quads again.
To the trip receiver to the right. Now they throw it to the right side and going to tuck it, run it up to the 30-yard line. And that's going to be with the football there for Catholic. That was Wasik. He's going to throw it for a second, but couldn't find anybody, and he kept it.
He couldn't find anybody open.
3rd and 9.
That is the end of the
In the third quarter, 35-21. Madison Central, 35 unanswered points. Let's go down to Troy on the sideline.
Yes, guys. It's been all Madison Central the second half. Seems like they have 28 unanswered points, and we're looking for the Knights to come back and show some fight into this game. Hopefully we got a better fight in the fourth quarter, guys.
You're right, Troy. Hopefully Catholic can fight better in this fourth quarter. 35-21, Madison Central. Coach, you're looking at just 3 runs by Mathis, 50, 41, and 33. That's 120 yards and touchdown runs. You got to have about 180 yards, right?
I believe it's close to 180. I wish we had some stats. That would be nice.
No stats here at Catholic anymore.
Nope, no stats. It's just it's a matter of getting something going offensively. They've got a quarter.
Yeah.
They've been known in the past to score quick on throwing the football, but honestly, the Indians are just breaking the line of scrimmage.
Catholic looking for that big play, Coach,
yeah,
to get them right back in this game and make a game out of it. Matthew Kern, the senior quarterback. No, that's Cam Sweeney in there. He passes over the middle of Kreitzer up to the 37-yard line. That was the backup, Cam Sweeney. And fourth down and pick up 5. So Sweeney came back in there at quarterback.
They're not going to punt. They're going to try to get him to jump off sides probably. Was it 13 in there?
Yep, Sweeney. Fourth down, about 4. Sweeney. Back in the pocket. Pass it incomplete. Throws it at the feet of Cole Space, and that's not going to do very, very much. And it goes incomplete. Ball goes back to Madison Central at the 36-yard line of Catholic.
I'm just, I don't know. I know you're in it to win it, but it might have been a good idea to punt there. I'm not out there, so I
like the call. I just don't like the results.
Yeah. I think they made decent yardage on the middle screen there.
Trinity defeated Douglas 23-13 tonight.
That's pretty good. Trinity's loaded again.
Zane Johnson's a good quarterback, only a sophomore.
That's amazing.
He's a son of a coach that you're from this area, right, Coach?
I didn't know that. No.
Yeah, Coach Johnson from this area. Give straight up the middle, hit hard, and that's going to be McElwee with the carry. 10:55 to go in the ball game, and Madison Central 35 unanswered points, Coach.
It's amazing. Moses is fighting in there. He's doing a good job, but honestly, you got to stop him here.
Yeah,
turnover would be nice.
Yeah, you need a big play for the Knights. Defensively, Central. Hit hard down to the 30-yard line. Made Brady Wasick with the stop.
That little shift is helping Catholic now. They're shifting real quick right before the snaps, shifting a gap over. And, you know, they're controlling those gaps now, stopping the big play. This is where Madison Central will come back with an option play to the outside probably.
We're approaching, it is 11 o'clock after the 9 o'clock start. Delayed 90 minutes by the Thunder. It's in the fourth quarter now, 35-21. Catholic jumped out to a 21-0 lead. It's from Madison Central, all Indian since then. Herbst gives now to McElwee, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield.
I think they miss Mathis, don't they?
That was going to be Jack White making that play.
That's fourth down now, right?
Yeah, brings up fourth down, about 5. 9:15 to go in the ball game. If Catholic can make it stand here, Coach, I mean, they can. If they get a quick score, maybe make a game out
try
of
a
this.
field goal.
Oh, a long field goal coming from the Peyton Gilbot.
They could block it here.
Out of the hold of Herbst.
They've been close on blocking the extra points.
Gilbot, high snap,
no,
and it's a low kick taken by Catholic. Returned up to the 10. Avon Blair coming up to the 30. Returned to 35 and ran out of bounds there by Herbst at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, I didn't think he could make that field goal, but allowing a run back, that's not good.
I mean, the kick.
Yeah.
8:35 to go, and Catholic is going to try to get a quick score here, and who knows what can happen if they haven't scored since the second quarter.
No.
We're in the fourth with 8:35 to play.
They haven't moved the ball. They've been making, like Torrey said, too many errors.
Cam Sweeney is still in the quarterback. He was in the last series. Sweeney gives now on the left side. Rayan runs it up to 42, Alex Rayan. And he's stopped there by the defensive end on the left side, or the linebacker. It's going to be Sam Farmer.
Yeah, Farmer's a man.
He's a big guy, 6'4".
6'4", yeah, you can see that. He's cramping a little bit too.
Second down at about 6 at the 41-yard line. Sweeney, triple receivers out to the right, rolls that way. Sweeney sets and throws, and it's knocked away. That might have been, was that easy interference? No interference on the call.
He climbed his back. I don't know about that. I think that could have been called. That would be close, but yeah. These officials are doing a good job, though. They're trying to keep the game going. Not calling they're just calling the obvious things. It seems like they want everybody to go home and get some sleep.
Third down for Cam Sweeney. Back in the pocket. Throws, and it's going to be caught. First down, and it's caught by Kreitzer. That's the first down as Sweeney threw a bullet up at the 50-yard line to Kreitzer, and he hauled in. What's that, Kreitzer's fourth catch tonight?
Right. They just haven't been able to get him, you know.
Of course, he got the one off the ground, ran in for a touchdown.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was an amazing catch.
First down at midfield. Sweeney back, looks right side,
Run the
dancing,
ball.
Throws it, and it's over the head of Space. Cole Space.
Sweeney's a junior, correct?
Yes.
It's good. He's getting some work in there, getting some time in there.
Well, he played quarterback against Highlands. He actually led the Knights on their longest drive, their only scoring drive of the ball game last week, and scored on a touchdown run, Coach.
Now, is Kern
senior?
But is he playing somewhere else on offense?
No, he's going to stick with defense right now. When he's not a quarterback, he's a good safety. Sweeney.
He is that.
Second down. Pressure. Steps up. Rose and hit hard, big time hit by 6'4" Farmer. Sam Farmer says hello.
Penalty on the play. Could be holding. Come on, ref, make a call. Yeah.
White cap. Holding against, that's going to be declined. I bring up 3rd down and about 8. Of course, it's 4-down territory for Catholic.
Yeah, might as well be 7
down by
7.5.
Yeah, down by 14.
7:29 to go. And Lexington Catholic needs a big play, and they've only had one big play tonight.
Cam Sweeney. Kreitzer to the left. And Sweeney passes to Kreitzer, breaking tackles, cutting it back, and runs out of bounds at the 45.
So that'll make 4th and short, reasonably short.
4th and about 4 yards. Kreitzer made something out of nothing with that kid.
Yeah, he looked good on that. He's got a lot of quickness.
And Catholic doesn't get any easier. They got Corbin next week in Corbin.
It's a tough schedule.
4th down and 4. Cam Sweeney in for Kern. Looking left and looking right. And now he throws it deep, and he throws it over the head of Kreitzer. Incomplete.
Just too high, you know. We're not very accurate tonight, the quarterback.
Catholic fans tell them to get it back real quick.
They're trying.
They're trying to exalt them to get back in this
but
game.
You can't leave your defense in all that time, Gary. I mean, you know, you got to get something going. You got to score points and get everybody excited.
45-yard line to be 1st down and 10 for Madison Central. 35-21. Central leads by 14 points with 7:05 to play.
Is Matheson back in? I'm looking.
Nope, not yet. I don't see him in there, Coach.
Yeah, I don't see him on the sideline.
18 has come in.
Yeah.
18 has come in. Who was that?
Coming in clean jersey, right?
Yeah, 18 is in there. He's in motion. They give to McElwee. He slams it up to the 49.
McElwee's doing a lot of work in this game.
He's got to because Mathis is out of the ball game.
Yeah.
2nd down and 6. 49-yard line. Madison Central. They scored 35 unanswered points against Lexington Catholic.
Yep. Right. Had a run right there at the end of the first half, and has continued up the pressure ever since.
Herbst. Carson Herbst, sophomore quarterback, takes a snap, gives up the gut, and diving up is McElwee for about 4 yards. Be 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, you can see what they're wanting to do now. They just want to drive the football, run the clock down. They've got a good lead here.
Approaching 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Thanks for being with us tonight on the Mingy Beef Jerky Game of the Week. I'm Gary Ball with Coach Mike Meehan, King of Stream, William Warfield, Joe Allen, and down on the field tonight, a new edition here on PrepSpin with Torrey Bailey. What's the last name? Bailey?
Bailey, yes, sir.
Our sideline reporter.
Offensive line's got control of this game.
Give to McElwee, and he takes it for the 1st down. The P announcers call him McElway, but I was told it was McElway, but whatever.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. I am seeing some seriously good offensive line play.
We're approaching 5:20 to go, Coach. Madison Central will take their time and try to eat up some of this clock.
Look, I want to apologize. I don't have a number 79, and he is a beast. He's really controlling the game inside for the Madison Central Indians.
I'll try to get a name for you, Coach.
Please.
After this play.
He is super.
And that goes down low, and that's going to be Reese.
Just impressed with the whole offensive line. They're big, they're strong, they're fundamentally sound. Catholic's going to really have to get back to the drawing book, Gary, and drawing board and start to figure out some way that they can sit in and play against these big teams with these big linemen. You know, if you can't out-muscle them, you better out-quick them.
So it'll be second down to the 39-yard line.
There's no numbers. I don't know. Good defense.
That was a good D by Catholic.
Yeah. They just tried to throw a home run there, and they just couldn't do it. There are no numbers on there. If there was, I would be okay. We have was it third down?
And it won't go to the offense, so I can't tell you who the 79 is, Coach. I'm sorry.
3rd and 4. Fullback squirted up here close.
Spun around.
That'll be 4th down now. Maybe I can get it.
3:57 to go in the ball game. Moses helped out on the play. So Madison Central just chewing up clock. Only 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the ball game. They have a 2-touchdown lead after trailing 21-0. Herbst, sophomore quarterback. Pritchard to the left. Long count. Takes a snap, dives down, first down, keeps driving to 33. It's going to be a first down. So they'll chew up more of this clock, Coach.
Yeah, and they're taking their time, too.
3:20 down to 3:18. Wasik helped out on the play. Next week, it'll be Bryan Station against Bowling Green, the first game of the eCampus.com Classic at Lexington Christian. And then the Eagles will take on the Pikeville Panthers. And second game, I think a good doubleheader over at LCA next Friday starting at 5:30.
That's I'm really looking forward to that, too.
First down. Give to McAway. Takes it to. There's a late flag coming in. Derek McAwee, number 12, has been the primary ball carrier since Mathis went out of the game with that injury or cramps or whatever.
Yeah, I think they both had a lot of carries in this game. I'd love to know Mathis's yardage. Like you said, it's close to 280 probably.
Dead ball foul against Central, 15-yarder.
Close to 180.
Takes them back to the 47-yard line. Just 2:36 to go. Remember, this game was taking 2 hours and 15 minutes because it didn't start till 9 o'clock.
That's right.
Everybody's thinking it was a 7:30 start. We're almost 4 hours, Coach, but we were delayed 90 minutes due to the thunder.
Yeah, there were some storms going through. We weren't under any of the storms, actually, but honestly, they take a lot of precaution with the thunder and lightning. They say if you hear thunder, you're close enough to get hit by lightning.
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's what they say.
As we try to be weathermen. Supposed to cool down in Central Kentucky this week, coming up. Herbst let the clock run down. Spins, gives left side to number 30. Levi Johnson, ball carrier. There's another flag.
70, I'm telling you, that's the same guy. 79's in a little bit of trouble out there. 72 this time. A little bit extracurriculars going on. Those are big guys, I swear.
Yep.
Big dudes.
Personal foul against the Knights.
Yeah, there was a little tie-up going on between the two players. And, it's one of those things that happen in football where the guy's down and there's a guy standing over him and you can't get up because the guy's got you straddled and you get frustrated.
Well, remember last year, Catholic, whenever they needed a big play, Jackson Wasik usually delivered. He had Kreitzer, he had Clements, guys like that. This year they're trying to find that. This game started out great for Lexington Catholic, 21-0, and then the wheels fell off the wagon, and Madison Central scored 35 unanswered. They lead 35-21 with just a minute 56 to go here in the ball game. 3rd down and 7 at the 30 for Central.
Wouldn't you say that Madison Central had total control of the second half?
Yes.
Total control.
Really, momentum fell their way in the second quarter.
Yeah, right there toward the end of the second quarter.
Yeah, they got
touchdown.
two long runs by Mathis.
They're going to try to run this clock out.
And listen to this guy against Johnson Central had 12 carries for 36 yards, Mathis. Tonight he's got almost 200 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Minute 56 to go.
Another timeout here. I guess they're just trying to calm everybody down. In high school football, if you get ejected from a game, you're out the next game too. And so no coach wants that to happen. No player wants that to happen. So
Cooper defeated Henry Clay tonight 47-0. Frederick Douglass fell to Trinity 23-13 Trinity. And the game of interest is Tate's Creek. I'm waiting to get a final on that one. It started about the same time as this one. The Commodores, I tell you, they were 1-0 going into this week. Jonathan Hawks has done a great job over there.
He has. He's gotten them with disciplined, and they're running good defense for sure. Offensively, they're strong. They're fast.
Morrison's out to their far side. Herbst tucks it, keeps it himself, dives down to the 24-yard line, and we're going to have a timeout called by Catholic. Minute 49 to go.
4th down.
4th and 7. So what they're trying to do is hold Central out from getting a first down and maybe getting an electrifying play, as Torrey's been saying.
Yeah, as Torrey said, it's electrifying down here.
Minute 49 to go. Lexington Catholic and Madison Central tonight, and I remember doing a game back in 2004, Madison Central at Tate's Creek with Jared Lorenzen did the game with me, Coach.
Did he really?
Yep.
That's
God rest his soul.
Yeah, sad loss. That's for sure. Great guy.
He was quarterback of the River Monsters.
Yeah, he sat in with us one time when we wanted that ridiculously quickly folded football team that we were working the booth with.
Yeah, so here's a long field goal, 45 yards by Gilvad, and placement down, and the kick is up, and it is going to be short. No good. So Catholic takes over on the missed field goal, and the Knights have not been able to do much offensively really since about the 7-minute mark of the second quarter.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of subs in there on defense. I can see that. There's some nice clean jerseys in there. But they also have some starters too. So
Catholic I see one guy that's still in there. Farmer, 50.
Yeah, he's in there. He's a monster.
Played well tonight. So, Cam Sweeney. Sweeney back in the pocket, looking to throw, and tucks it, and it's going to run out of bounds, 21-yard line.
Nobody's open because they're sitting back on those people. If you're going to get a score, you're going to have to get the ball to somebody short and let them break it.
Derek McElway making the play. Of course, it got out of bounds, so that did stop the clock. Sweeney triples to the far side. He rolls that way. Sweeney. And it's going to be stopped from behind, loses the ball, but goes back to Catholic and hustling.
He's out of bounds again, wasn't he? No, he's in bounds. Oh, the ball rolls out of bounds.
Yeah, he stops the clock again, a minute 29 in the ball game. Started out with the Catholic looking very good. We got a good run by Avon Blair, 57 yards. Touchdown by Kreitzer, 60. Quarterback keeper by Kern to 3, up 21-0. Catholic. Kern throws it, and he's hit as he throws the ball. 33 threw a punch. Did anybody see him?
Well, there's a flag, but I think it was thrown by the referee with the white hat back in the back, so it's probably a procedure penalty or holding.
We're apt after the game. We're going to go down to Troy.
Holding. Yeah, I think so. We'll go to Troy quickly, and then we can close it out.
Yep.
Since it's so late.
Yep. Thanks for being with us tonight, hanging in there late with us. It's approaching 11:30. The game started at 9 o'clock with a 90-minute delay because of weather. Minute 24. Matthew Kern back in at quarterback. Kern taking the snap. Complete, and first down to Avon Blair.
Now that's a nice pass.
30, yes it was.
A lot of zip on the ball, right in the seam. Nice catch, nice throw.
So first and 10, 32 for Kern. Kern throws it, and it's going to be
that's a flag.
Yeah,
on nine,
as
number 9.
Space was just knocked down. You get a pass interference call.
Yeah, you can't knock a receiver down while the ball's in the air like that. Nope. You can't get away with that.
That should be an automatic first down, right?
Absolutely, it should be. Number 9, Jeff Hairston. Jeff Hairston with that little extra lick at the wrong time.
And a penalty marked up to the 47-yard line. First down for Lex Cath. So something going here late in the ball game for the Knights. Matthew Kern back in for Sweeney.
Yeah, they want to have something positive here to end this game. Boy, I tell you.
Matthew Kern takes his snap, back in the pocket, throws, is caught, a fumble, and recovered by Farmer. He takes it down. No, that's going to be number 10, down to the 20.
Yeah,
and
we had a block in the back, I think. At least I saw it. I don't know if he called it.
That was Chin who picked up the ball.
That's going to come back.
Chin nearly broke that, didn't he, Coach?
He did. Yeah. A little holding penalty.
So Madison Central sideline erupting now. They feel like obviously they got the win with 51 seconds, and they got the ball at the.
Just put your knee down, you know.
Probably what they'll do, Coach.
Play the victory play. Best play in football.
Victory formation.
Best play in football.
Sure is. Well, after this game, we'll go to Troy and we'll wrap things up. After this, we've been here, about 5.5 hours, Coach? Since about 6?
I thought it was, is this Sunday yet?
Don't say that. I did a game here, a bowl game, that went to 2 in the morning. Dougie, I think Dusty Bonner was with me. And
Lord.
Dusty said, Gary, don't call me if you need to do a game anymore. I don't work to 2 a.m.
I like you, Gary, but
yeah,
I'm done.
Not at 2 a.m. Nobody looks good at 2 a.m.
No.
So they are going to the victory formation.
And those guards got his head off over the ball. Can't do that. Back him up.
Herbst takes the knee. Clock winds down. Madison Central running the clock out, and they run the game 35-21. They're going to defeat Lexington Catholic.
Can they be proud of that comeback? I mean, talking about being proud of your football team. 35 unanswered points, Gary.
Yep. Herbst takes a knee. That's going to do it. So Madison Central win the game, 35-21 over Catholic.
Let's go down to Torrey right now, okay?
Torrey?
Yeah.
Yes, it turns out that this misdirection wing TD offense was a little too much to handle for the Knights. But it was a hard-fought game. The Knights came out strong, but the Central ended up finishing stronger. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Troy. Final was 35-21. Thanks to King of Stream, William Warfield, Joe Allen, our videographer, Troy Bailey on the field, and Coach Meehan. It was all Central really from the second quarter on.
From the second quarter on, they found a way to get that wing T going. Good misdirection. Mathis was incredibly good tonight.
35-21 Madison Central over Catholic. Join us next week at 5:30 at the ecampus.com Bowl over at LCA. First game will be Bowling Green as they go up against Bryan Station. Second game, LCA against Pikeville. Till then, thanks for joining the Minky Beef Jerky Game of the Week. We'll be back next week with a Game of the Week, and thanks for joining us tonight.
On behalf of Traditional Bank, your champions for this year's Traditional Bank Bluegrass Bowl are the Madison Central Indians. Congratulations to Madison Central. Fans, please plan to cheer your Knights next week, Friday, September 6th, as your Knights travel to take on Corbin. Game time is set for 7:30 p.m. against the Red Hounds. Thank you again. Please drive home safely and go Knights.